I pray for target the trial, ma'am.
After vacation?
Target the trial expedite.
Acha. Status report is there. Okay. Mr. Swai,
Yes.
you are there?
Yes.
He's praying for targeting the matter. So let me see what is the status, what is the expected time as the lauded trial judge expects. In the end of March 2025, if the accused cooperates in the trial. So I'm granting time till end of April.
Well,
With a condition that both the prosecution and the defense shall cooperate in expeditious disposal.
ma'am.
Anyone appearing for the set out about a problem? Item 1 ki to nahanti. ଏଥିରେ ଜମା ଗୋଟିଏ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଛି। Why this has been listed before this bench? Yes,
Earlier retail disposal.
earlier. BLAPL 9404 of
9404
2023.
of 2023.
The petition order section so and so has been filed. (439) of the CRPC into bracket since repealed has been filed by the petitioner who is in jail custody in connection with Noyagad PS case number 69 of 2023. पूराटा देखिए लिखिए हैला stop subpara. The matter has been assigned to this bench in view of the fact that earlier by order dated 12/10/2023 12 October 2023 in BL APL number 940 of 2023 the application for bail was rejected. Stop. The matter has been listed in terms of standing order number so and so of this court. Para. When the matter was taken up on 8th of November 2023, the following order was passed. Thereafter, the matter was adjourned on 5th December 2023 and on 25th of January 2024, the following order was passed. Thereafter, the matter has been adjourned on 31st of August 2024 and 20th of September 2024 on behalf of the petitioner. On 13 November 2024, the following order was passed. In response to the order dated 29th of November 2024 regarding the up-to-date status of trial, the learned court in session of the matter by letter number 821 dated 7th December 2024 has intimated the following. Para. Following the court कर देले flag X-ray. The learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr. Patnaik, S.K. Patnaik for the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swain, additional government advocate for the state. Mr. Pitambar Jena number ଅଛି କି ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ?
ରେକର୍ଡ ଥିବ।
ଆପଣ ଯଦି ରେକର୍ଡରେ ଥିବ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ ଜଣେଇଦେବେ। ଯଦି ସେ ଆଭେଲେବଲ ଥିବେ ତାଙ୍କ ଆପେରେନ୍ସଟା ମାର୍କ କରିବେ। ହେଲେ ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ, ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କ ଫର ଇନଫରମେଣ୍ଟ। ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ବୁଝିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି? କଣ ବୁଝିଲେ କହିଲେ? ସେ ନାହାନ୍ତି, ସେ ଆପିୟର କରୁଥିଲେ ବଟ୍ ସେ ନାହାନ୍ତି। Reiterates, submits that the matter may be disposed of as expeditiously as possible. The trial may be completed, not matter may be disposed of. The trial may be completed as expeditiously as possible. The learned AGA in response submits that the trial can be completed if the defense as well as the prosecution shall cooperate in the matter. Having heard the learned counsel for the parties, subpara kar lekhantu, next para, considering the status of trial as intimated by a letter dated 7/12/2024, it is directed that the trial may be completed as expeditiously as possible, preferably by end of April 2025. It is further directed that on each date of proceeding, both the prosecution and the defense shall cooperate in expeditious disposal of the matter. The petition stand disposed of. Copy of the order shall be forwarded by the registry to the learned court in season of the matter.
Liberty may be granted. If not completed, I'll press below.
That liberty I cannot give. Which provision?
I'll take.
Which provision? Or any Supreme Court decision? That is how actually these things have become extreme. Many times we find that there are orders granting bail and many times there are orders rejecting bail, both ways, because of this situation.
Well,
we have to be more responsive, not exactly responsible to the situation. The right of accused of expeditious trial and he granted interim bail. You know what happened.
well,
Any idea from where the accused got bail? Who then he committed the murder of the victim? The trial court or in the High Court?
most probably High Court.
Probably High Court. Just imagine what is the situation. Perhaps getting capital punishment, and unfortunately the victim is no more. Yes, next please.
Obliged.
Item 2.
Wait, please, madam.
Yes, kindly speak to the microphone, Mr. Misra.
Twenty-four. Will also directed the IO to make an inquiry regarding maintainability of the petition on the ground of false affidavit. And there is all.
IO I have never directed.
But the stamp reporter was to submit a report. madam.
Report was called for. The report has been, he has inquired and the report is also there available.
IO I have not directed. You are referring to which order I have directed the IO?
On my submission, 8/4/2024. To take instruction on my submission that the affidavit is false, apart from many other things, which I will submit subsequently regarding the maintainability.
The learned counsel, Ms. Ayushi Mehta, appearing for the petitioner in the matter,
being associate of Mr. Panda, who has withdrawn on the ground.
Stating that
for the informant.
she is associate of Mr. Devasys Panda. In considered opinion of this court, the said allegation is beyond scope of the present adjudication. Next, in response to the
You also got that 8-4 rule.
order dated 8/4/2024, the following report has been placed by the stamp reporter dated 10th of December 2024. Eta flag A re achi. Hala. Report place kar debe. Yes, Miss Mehta, you will continue with your submission,
Yes,
or you will wait for the order to
continue.
be?
No, my lords, I'll continue with
Yes. In view of the report furnished dated 10/12/2024,
Well,
that
what is-
the
can we know
only
the
defect
report, ma'am?
was in terms of there was no defect pointed out by the then additional staff reporter. As
The report is that
the new affidavit format, according to the High Court rules, had not come into force, and affidavit was filed as per previous practice. Notice dated 8th of December 2021, issued by the registrar into bracket judicial J, is by judicial karibe, which is also enclosed to the report.
May I submit one thing?
The affidavit format is also provided enclosed to the said report. और सेंटेंस ता कहले मु कहि परिबि ना अपन तो सेंटेंस कहबे हां हां तापर जा कहउछन मु बुझि पने अपन कोन कहउछन सेटा अपन छाडी देले ना कोन अपन कोन खाइ दउछन मु बुझि परनी हां अरे अपन जदि नै पाउ ना मते कहिबे ना जे अपन
Under the law to get certified copy.
No, you are not entitled. The
Report.
supplying of copy of the stamp report to the counsel for the informant is beyond the procedure provided as per the Odisha High Court rules. The learned counsel is at liberty to peruse the same, since he is insisting for objecting of moving up this application by the learned counsel.
No, because it's not legally correct. The rules
Will it be permitted to place the matter?
No, this cannot go on. You see, you are deriding myself to become the stamp reporter. Then whatever the stamp reporter,
The one who is
you
doing
see,
that.
you means not quote unquote Miss Mehta or Mr. Misra.
Well,
It's the response of the bar to a situation.
see the
You
number.
see, somebody,
Not once has the
Miss
matter been
Mehta,
submitted.
Miss Mehta, somebody vying for somebody's blood is not the issue here I am adjudicating. It is a personal prerogative of somebody, like somebody is vying for the blood, the informant is vying for the blood of the this particular petitioner.
My lords.
So there I can't be the party directly or indirectly. So
I'm not-
it is
I'm
better.
not-
So it is better not to take up the matter now, because it is a never-ending process.
But it's in that way the matter will keep on continuing. I'll stay in
Let us
custody
see,
forever
let us
without
see.
the matter.
Let us see it happens. Let us it
I'm
happens.
strictly on law, my lord. I'm neither, I require blood nor.
See, you are not on law. That is for sure. I have observed.
100% I will show the law.
You-
It is there from 19.
You may. I have already dictated. You have heard that it is not beyond the procedure.
That
You are not allowing to. You want to see everything. You want to control the stamp reporting. That is not possible.
not
I mean the
control.
petitioner.
Not control, my lord. The whole point is that it is there in the CPC.
Your point is, sir, well taken, and I have dictated the order.
My lord,
Yes.
there I don't
The
have
matter
it required.
stands adjourned when this bench sits next.
But the point is that the rule is there in the CPC, how to affidavit is there. And the
Sir, I am not. You are CRPC and the High Court rules.
No.
CRPC and the High Court rules.
Affidavit is blood. The affidavit has to be.
The affidavit format, in fact, he struggled there. Affidavit format also is enclosed.
Logically appreciate.
No, you see, this is not this is a bail being moved. Whether affidavit is correct or not, Mr. Naik and you discuss with your time. So I do not have, at least now I cannot proceed further. That's the difficulty.
If your lordship cannot say.
In such a situation, the matter cannot be taken up in view of the objections raised and prayer made for perusing the stamp report.
Your lordship, kindly, I have filed an affidavit on 8.
No more affidavits. You file it. It's a paperless court.
Pardon, madam.
Whatever you are filing in the registry.
It is filed. I am submitting.
Whatever it has to come up on record in the paperless
It is on
format.
the common record. Your lordship posed me.
I cannot bring records because it is a paperless court. The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that
I may be
the affidavits have been filed. Which has not- केबे file करथिले? Affidavit has been filed on 8/4/2024, which has not come common record.
I think
Registry to verify.
I may be pardoned, my lords.
Yes, Miss Mehta.
My lords, I may be permitted to withdraw the bail application, my lords.
You file a memo. You file a memo so that I can keep it on record and observe it. No, this order, Miss Mehta, this order is I am not going to erase. Like my steno is erasing my orders, my secretary,
Madam-
that I am not going to do it. Because you see, I am making some effort. I am making some effort. May not be up to your satisfaction to consider a matter. Please withdraw, no problem. But upon paper ta de diyo.
I'll file
At this stage, Learned Counsel for the petitioner files memo of date with liberty to withdraw the petition.
My lords, with liberty to file, to move afresh. Since my
Absolutely.
lord-
You see that liberty with liberty to seeking leave. Sorry, ulta hai gala. Seeking leave to withdraw the petition with liberty to file it afresh. The petition stands withdrawn with liberty as prayed for.
With liberty to move before the learned court below, my lords.
With
Liberty to move the bail application before the learned court below.
with liberty to move the bail application with the learned court below. Learned court in season of the matter.
My-
The petition stands disposed of with liberty as prayed for. Diyontu kagas diyontu.
One thing, man.
Yes.
May I submit one thing? Whatever,
Kindly just take a microphone record.
whatever I am submitting on law. If your lordship would ask me to just.
Sir,
let me
Mr.
complete my
Misra, I have never said whatever you are submitting is not on law. But there is a scope of adjudication. That is also not illegal. So that I have observed.
No. I'm not.
That I have observed.
No,
So
no.
whatever you are, sir, you see, obviously the bar educates the bench. It's not that I know everything. That is there.
Lord, I'm saying I want to say something else.
No, not now because already since 10 a.m. I am running around. I have some big hectic schedule. So I have to finish this board also.
Then because of your lordship directed, directed to allow him to withdraw the petition.
Yes.
Yes. That is what I'm saying. Because of further development, further submission, I have
The
to.
learned, upon objection ଅଛି withdraw କରିବାରେ?
No, objection says that is his right to do. I can only object. So far the observation of liberty is concerned, that may not be given.
No. The learned counsel
That is my
for the
my
informant
point-
submits
my-
that he has objections to the learned to the petitioner moving for bail before the learned trial court.
No.
In considered opinion
No,
of
that's
this court,
what I'm not objecting.
such bail,
I'm not objecting
such
that.
liberty cannot be curtailed
My lord,
by any court, much less a court exercising jurisdiction under section 439 of the CRPC.
I'm not objecting that, my lord. I'm not objecting that. Your lordship may not record that thing.
No, liberty you said, I cannot grant
No,
you liberty. I cannot, not you. I am not you. I cannot grant liberty to the petitioner to move the trial court. That you are saying.
No, I didn't mention trial court at all. I said that liberty to file here,
certified
not the
copy.
trial court. She has got the right to move anytime, thousands times, a million times bail before.
No, then Mr. Naik is not briefing you correctly. She never said that. I dictated initially that to liberty to. She said that I am moving the trial court.
No, let her do. I don't.
I cannot erase that order.
No. Another submission, my lord. I have filed a petition for 340 CRPC to initiate a proceeding for filing.
You see, that I have observed in the other matter. That once the matter gets disposed of, I cannot entertain every such petition. 439, I circumscribe whatever I have to do within 439. That is the circumscription of this entire thing. So that I cannot do on
This
439.
say, my lord, the 340 is.
You see, you are asking me to do something.
Yes.
That you must know. No, I am
No,
not.
no.
I am not.
No. I am
Any all other
My lord,
petitions filed
your logically see.
arising out of the BLAPL.
Not arising. Here, this 340 is an independent proceeding. I mean, statute gives the right to your lordship.
As well as the petitions filed by the informant
Complainant informant.
stand disposed of.
But that miscase 1213 is a 340 is an independent proceeding.
Correct, sir. See, sir, you see, I do not have jurisdiction to entertain any other proceeding apart from the tied up matter. You must understand. You are indirectly telling me to expand my jurisdiction.
My lord,
Even 439, only those matters which are tied up.
My lord, your lordship can see 439 re, at one point of time, a bail application was filed.
No, everything stands disposed of. It is closed.
No,
now.
340.
Mr. Kindly allow me to complete the list. Kindly allow me. I'll move forward. Your petition, whatever petitions.
Here your lordship has to pass an order 340. My submission is that it is
That's I have already passed an order that stands disposed of.
that 40.
Yes,
340.
all petitions. I have already passed that order.
But my submission, your lordship, like this is an independent proceeding, and your lordship may take up the thing bereft of the withdrawal of the main bail petition.
It is
My submission to your
submitted by
lordship
the Lord Counsel for the informant.
Because 340 is
that
it is a forgery to the court.
the petition filed under section 314 of the CRPC
340,
into bracket since repealed is independent and should be taken up. In considered opinion of this
number
court,
1213.
after disposal of the petition under section 439 of the CRPC, the further proceeding cannot be at the stage of admission. All other petitions stands disposed of.
This is IF 1213, my lord.
No, I am not mentioning because I do not know, even because I cannot see that brief now.
340 CRP.
So I have referred to your 314. I have referred
14 that's what I am correcting.
340.
340 petition under section 340 CRPC.
नहीं आगुरु गोटे थिला order ହେଇଛି 340 रे
340 under set of the agute case.
agute case
On your case. 340 re,
right
a forgery to the court.
Yes,
The court the words is
yes.
one given.
Yes,
And in that IA is 1213 of 2020.
yes, all it has been disposed of. Yes,
Item 3.
yes.
May I please your lordship, you have guided the NGA to obtain the instruction whether the 5 accused, co-accused has been released on bail or not. Para 5 of the last order.
Para 5, could you get instruction, Mr. Swai? Mr. DPS Malik for the petitioner, Mr.
Except that.
SK Swai AGA.
Yes, I have received instruction. But unfortunately, he has given all information, but excepting that of what your lordship has asked.
Kali Asparivo.
Tomorrow, let me try. I will try to get it.
Mr. DPS Malik for the petitioner, Mr. Sanji SK Swai AGA. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner refers to the order dated 7th of December 2024 to submit that as directed by the said order at paragraph 5. Instructions are to be provided by the state. The Learned AG in response submits that though he has received instruction, but the specific instruction as directed in the at paragraph 5 order dated 7 December 2024 is not indicated, and he may be accommodated
On the
as prayed for.
reopening day also, fix up the reopening day. So it's from Balangir to take that.
Phone re jodi ani paribe,
Fourth.
phone re ani paribe,
Fourth.
phone re ani paribe na you prefer written instruction
Balangir phone sanction difficult.
as prayed for. List on Mr. Malik 10 January. I think that is the first Friday.
Yes, Learned Court below. Learned Court below has passed the order.
I'm asking the date. ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିନ କୋଉ ଦିନ ଆସିବ ପଚାରୁଛି
My lord, any day, my lord, that will be agreed.
10 January fine 10th January 2025 oblique when this bench sits next.
Obliged, most probably.
Item 4,
Mr. Swahi also note down that the specific act attributed to this person, I mean, because he is claiming parity.
Yes.
So
Yes,
if
he's
5
claiming parity.
persons have been released on bail, so maybe your instruction is containing that. But
Yes.
you are not sure from the instruction whether they have been granted bail or not.
Yes.
But also please kindly take note of that. And parity thile why he should remain behind. Already he has been moving again and several times.
I will check up. I will check
Yes,
up all this.
yes.
item 4,
कौन करिए पास ओवर करिवे मिस्टर स्वाई कैन यू वेट
Arjan କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ସେ ଆଉ
ଆଚ୍ଛା।
ଆସିବନି।
petitioner Mr. Pujari used to appear ଏବେ petitioner none लिखि दी था तो draft order टा petitioner none Mr. Sanjeev Swai AGA for the state none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called hybrid mode ऊपर लिखुचंती ना on 29th 29/11/2024 the following order was passed para to grant further opportunity list on 10 1 20 25 oblique when this bench sits next. Mr. Swai, you have up to date instructions.
Instruction I have from this.
The learned AGA shall obtain further up to date instruction.
Yes.
मागी दियंतु जोड़ा का pending रहुची मागी दियंतु since that yes
Instruction
by
I have received,
default
but instruction I have received, but it was long back.
yes up to date
Up to date.
further up to date instruction regarding এটা কোন trial চালছি
Yes.
নহলে রিগার্ডিং নকরি pertaining to case diary status of trial oblique লিখি দেবে case
item
diary
5,
status of investigation oblique case diary oblique status of trial.
In this case, I have filed an application for IA, my lord. For interim bail, my lord, because of his father's illness, my lord, he was suffering from brain stroke, my lord.
He cannot nothing can happen for a brain stroke patient.
My lord.
What he can do,
My lord, doctor.
rather he should avoid meeting his father because he should be in a condition where he is not agitated or in a difficult mental stress. If he is really concerned about his father, this is Boxo.
One day, my lord. My lord, one day he was admitted, my lord. That was referred to.
The petitioner staying in jail or staying outside cannot attend his father, who is a brain stroke patient. You must understand that.
He's not brain stroke, my lord. Father's brain stroke, my lord.
Yes.
Yes.
For to his father who has suffered a brain stroke, he cannot attend. ଏଥିରେ କ'ଣ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର କ'ଣ ଥିଲା? The present status of trial ଥିଲା.
Status of trial, my lord. Eight witnesses have been examined, my lord, but victim has not been examined.
15 have been examined, including the victim and informant. So we wait.
Victim has been examined?
ଏଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର BLAPL 1185 ତ?
ନାଇଁ 2600.
Sorry. 5, Mr. Nayak, Legal Aid Defense Counsel. ତାଙ୍କ absence ରେ ହେଇପାରିବନି. ଟିକେ ଦେଖିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର
Actually, sir, I have informed to my the concerned advocate informed,
ରାୟଗଡ଼ା
but
ଟିକେ
he says
ପଚାରିବେ.
unless I am informed specifically, I cannot stand in the.
ରାୟଗଡ଼ାରେ ଆଇଟମ ଏଟା ହଉଛି 5. ସେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ତ କଜ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଥିବ ନା. ପାସ୍ ଓଭର କରନ୍ତୁ. Mr. Swai, you kindly instruct any of your colleagues if you are not there. Because this has now become a difficult part. Nowadays, somehow they are many times they are not appearing.
Taken up tomorrow.
Pass over.
Item 6,
Petitioner none, Mr. Behura. You see Behura, AGA for the state. By order dated 6/12/2024, the following was directed. Today, when the matter is taken up, quote kar dile order ta. Today, when the matter is taken up, none appears for the petitioner. Mr. Behura, case diary up-to-date instruction is there. The learned AGA submits that up-to-date instructions, case diary is available. Registry shall intimate the learned court in session as well as the secretary of the concerned district legal GLSA to inform the informant oblique victim regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. The secretary DLSA shall do well to provide legal aid if legal aid as directed earlier, if the petitioner informant oblique victim are unable to engage counsel on their own. The counsel appearing on behalf of the informant oblique victim shall have the liberty to appear in the virtual court of the High Court of Orissa.
I mean,
Oh, ita. Yes.
The last occasion, your lordship has given the opportunity to the informant to be appear.
Se nahanti.
छुट्टी पर हुआ यहाँ सुनो
अरे sit down. पछुए बसंतु आराम से किछि आर्बर्स ऑर्डर देनी कौन छानिया होचंदी बसंतु पछरे adjournment चाहुचंदी छुट्टी परगु तो हां बसंतु sit besides Mr. Mohanty. Talk to him and you will relax. So कौन लिखले कहले সেটা সরলা তো ঠিক আছে খালি নন অ্যাপিয়ারেন্স টাকু কাটি দিয়ন্তু মিস্টার ডিকে মহাপাত্র ফর দ্য বসন্তু প্লিজ you must realize that in this new building all the floors are 1.5. It is about 30 steps. At times when we are running up, we don't realize that we are running up 30 steps. So maximum permissible is 2 flights, 2-storied, 40 steps. In an ideal situation or less than that. ताटू अधिका चढ़िबा कथा नो. तो बट आमर एंजाइटी रे में तो दौड़ू तेणु सेति पई भी सेटा अपीयरेंस लिखि देबे हला मिस्टर डीके महापात्र. The registry shall out a line lekhontu. The registry shall obtain the up-to-date status of trial and the likelihood of the trial being completed and the period in which the likely and the period in which the trial is likely to be completed from the learned court in session of the matter. List on 10/1/2024 because that's the earliest Friday. Yes, next.
7,
Yes.
My lord's copy of the depositions. He says that he has given, but not with me, my lords.
Misplace ହେଇଥିବ Mr. ରାଉତରାୟ ଏଥିରେ ଇନଫରମାଣ୍ଟର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ 376(3)
Because a notice ଯାଇଥିଲା, that should be but confirm sufficient or not.
9 ରେ ତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏଟା କେତେ ଆଇଟମ
Item 7.
ସେ ଯୋଉ ଲାଟେଷ୍ଟ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟ ଇନ ଆବସେନ୍ସ ଅଫ ହେଇପାରିବନି ବୋଲି ସେଟା ରଖିଛନ୍ତି ତ ଟିକେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଅପଡେଟ ରହୁଥିବେ କାରଣ ଏଇଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ କ୍ରିଟିକାଲ.
The notice has to be submitted.
AGA for the state. On 29/11/2024, the following order was passed. The said order was reiterated by order dated 6th of December 2024, 6/12/2024, as far as intimating the informant oblique victim regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. Today, when the matter is taken up, no one is appearing on behalf of the victim oblique informant. The registries shall do well to intimate the learned court in session of the matter, as well as the secretary, DLSA, who shall, through their office, inform apprise the informant oblique victim regarding the right of audience in the present proceeding. As directed earlier, it is again observed that the learned the secretary DLSA shall do well to provide legal aid to the informant oblique victim to engage the legal aid defense counsel the learned counsel appearing through legal aid shall have the liberty to appear in the virtual courtroom, the High Court of Orissa. List on 10/1/2025 oblique when this bench sits next.
The depositions I'll serve the senior.
Sorry. I would para add korantu. The learned AGA submits that he has not been able to find the copy of depositions. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall provide the copy of the depositions again. Yes.
item 8,
ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର status of trial ଆସୁ
Okay.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯେ situation ହେଲାଣି
Aye.
I was discussing that incident.
Exactly.
So the learned counsel, I am not sure, the learned counsel says that he was granted bail by the High Court, who went after the victim and ultimately it's a gruesome killing of the victim. Outline add korantu jo registry pakhare lepchonti, the registry shall obtain the up-to-date status of trial as well as instructions of the time that would be taken for completion of the trial from the learned court in session of the matter.
item 8,
May I please, Your Honor? In this
Yes.
I am filing IA for bail, interim bail, and also filed a death report of the son of the petitioner. Last was no direct or instruction regarding the death report,
You are referring to order dated 6th of December.
my lord.
Instruction আসছে কি?
My lords, just now I received.
Mr. Mr. T.K. Sahoo.
My lord.
Mr. T.K. Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the order dated 6th of December 2024, wherein state was directed to obtain instruction.
Regarding the death report, my lord.
It is submitted. Stop Kordion. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that he has filed IA number.
IA number.
अरे मोर रिपोर्ट देखौची पण सिटी रखि नांती कि कॉज लिस्ट कहूची फाइल हेनी बोली
I have already filed, my lord.
अरे केबे फाइल कले रेफरेंस ले दियंतु नंबर भी जान कहू नांती आइटम 8 लिखा है the counsel for the petitioner has not yet filed IA. इथिरे एई भले मैटर आपन प्रॉम्प्ट होबा पड़ो आपन फटाफट करी कि देई थांते से इंस्ट्रक्शन आनी था
Last week I have filed the IA, my lord. And number not.
अरे त
Last week I have filed.
IA number तो कहि पर नांती he has filed the IA last week seeking interim bail though the registry has pointed otherwise. आज मंडे लास्ट वीक बोधे फ्राइडे फाइल करथिबे आपण
My lord, my lord.
आ केनते हबो
Thursday or no, last week.
पण फ्राइडे कला से लिस्ट फाइल को फाइल पळे आसलेनी ताको आपण लागी कि ता संगे टैग करिया पड़ो आपण फाइल कॉपी दैछंती कि मिस्टर बेउरा
Just now.
एडा इंटरिम बेल अछि काली जदी फोन ने पाइबे तंगर बेरीमेंट हेची बेरीमेंट पई देखंतु कौन लिखले हाँ as indicated in the cause list, otherwise as indicated in the cause list. The learned AGA submits that he has received the copy of the IA just now and shall try his best to obtain instruction at the earliest. Para list tomorrow kali kete tarikh 24/12/20 आपण टे पचारन जे बेरीमेंट हेतिबो सेठी गाडीले
आज्ञा देइछंती सर्टिफिकेट कंफर्म कर दो
हां सेटा ताकर कोन को स्ट्रैटेजी कोई सिचुएशन कोन अछि देखि दियो
Suicidal death by suicidal hanging, my lord. The report stated that. Report stated that.
नहीं नहीं ठीक अछि बट आपण सेठी चांस तो देबे प्रोसिक्यूशन को आपण तो देइथिले से दिन से आनी थांते 6 तारिख रु आज हेलानी 18 दिन हेलानी 10 सॉरी आई एम सॉरी हां 18 दिन 15 दिन हेलानी
Report submitted
अरे
before.
देलेनी काहेकि सर मु तो से आपण कहूची थिला आपण पाखरे आपण तो देई दै थांते से दिन 6 तारिख दिन मेमो सहित Yes, next please.
9.
Yes, madam, you are appearing for the informant victim.
My lord.
नाटा कहलेनी टाइप करथांते व्हाट्स योर नेम
Miss Anisha Prusti.
सॉरी प्लीज
Miss Anisha Prusti. Miss Anisha Prusti. ANISHA.
पीना नहीं खाली तनिषा
A. Only ANISHA. Anisha.
अनिशा अनिशा पृष्टि
My lord.
मिस्टर ज्ञानरंजन स्वाई ज्ञानेन्द्र चंद्र स्वाई for the petitioner, Mr. UC Behura, AGA for the state, Miss Anisha Prusti. You are legally defense counsel,
My lord.
or you have been engaged by the
DLSA. For
DLSA. ये legal aid defense counsel. नहीं सेटा सेठी लिखंतु नहीं लिख दियंतु मिस अनिशा पृष्टि फॉर द इन्फॉर्मेंट ओब्लिक विक्टिम. Learned counsel Miss Prusti, having been engaged by the legal aid, appears at the virtual court Sundargarh, virtual court High Court of Orissa Sundargarh, and addresses arguments on behalf of the informant oblique victim. Yes. Yes, tango shuniyak padibo. Yes, Miss Prusti, what do you say regarding the bail to be granted or not?
My lord.
Or no, please consider that this is a valuable right of the person who is under trial. If you do not have instruction, you take your time, work on it. Because simply objecting, if you have instruction or you have specific instruction, no problem. But if you do not have instruction, don't object for the sake of, on behalf of Jugal Kishore J.K. Ponda for the petitioner. But he gave me sufficient hint that where he is going. So that I discussed with him. Mr. Mahanti for the, on behalf of Jugal J.K. Ponda, Mr. T.K. Das, Mr. Behura, you see Behura AGA for the state, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, 6 adjournment after vacation.
Yes, my lord.
6, the matter to be adjourned after vacation. As prayed for, list on 10th January or further you want? How much time may you require?
10 January.
List on 10 January 2024, 25, oblique when this bench sits next. Next,
11,
I pray for after vacation.
Mr. J. Ponda. For the petitioner, Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Adjournment is sought for by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner to advance arguments. As prayed for, 10 January.
My lord.
List on 10/1/2025, oblique when this bench sits next. Yes, Ms. Mahanti, you wanted to say something? Yes.
item 12,
Well, my lord, I have filed an, may I please, your lords, I have filed an affidavit. In the affidavit, my lords, there is one typographical mistake. My lords, I may be permitted to file a better affidavit. In page 2,
Affidavit reference kichi achi?
that is a
Mane
flag
IE na normal affidavit would file.
affidavit regarding criminal antecedents. There is some in,
Acha. That is dated Pitambara Das.
yes, lords. On, in,
Learned Counsel for the Mr. Satyabrata Mohanty for the petitioner, Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Item 12, Dakuchi. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the affidavit dated 16/12/2024 filed on behalf of the petitioner through Sikh Tankara, elder brother, through his brother. It is submitted, the state affidavit, there has been some inadvertent mistakes. The prayer is made for withdrawal of the affidavit. According the prayer is allowed, the affidavit stands withdrawn. With liberty to file better affidavit.
lordship, kindly fix the date on 10th.
10th.
Convenient to your lordship.
10th only possible date.
Lordship, grateful lordship.
But I don't know if I can sit on 10, but that's a tentative
Yes,
date.
lordship. Grateful.
List on 10th January 2025 as prayed for. Affidavit that may be filed on behalf of the petitioner. Copy shall be served. Copy of the affidavit shall be served on the Learned Counsel for the state to enable him to obtain instruction. Grateful.
13,
Mr. K. Mahanti.
13, may I please, your lord?
Yes. For the
Lordship,
petitioner,
last
Mr.
occasion-
U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Mahanti.
My lord, on last occasion, a status reports are called for, my lord, from that learned trial court. my lord.
Four months it can be tentatively can be completed. What is your take on that? What do you say on that?
My lord, total witness, number of witnesses is, my lord, 40. And in the meantime, my lord, only 11 witnesses are being examined, my lord.
I understand. But if instead of 4 months, I'm getting 6 months.
In this case, my lord, out of 11 witnesses, my lord, the informant and the eyewitness and the immediate neighbor of that accused persons all are examined, my lord. Out of 11 witnesses, 4 witnesses have been hostile, declared turned to hostile, my lord.
Correct. So it would be a case of acquittal.
Yes, my lord.
But you show me an order recording that a bail has been granted pending trial. That is difficult part for a court to address, because if I rely on those statements and observe anything, that would be beyond scope of 439. Time and again, there has been several pronouncements. Because either way, it may go in favor of you and against of you. So you will be aggrieved. The same thing for the prosecution. They will be aggrieved.
I have gone through some judgment, my lord.
You take obtain instruction. I am putting it on 10th.
My lord.
Mr. Kuldeep Mahant, Mr. UC Beura.
My
Apparent
lord, in the
excellent.
meantime, my lord, I have
The
gone.
learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the order dated 7th of December 2024 to submit that instructions were sought for from the learned court in season of the matter regarding the time to be the probable time that would be taken for completion of trial. Para. In response to the said order, the learned court in season of the matter by letter number 1692 dated 11/12/2024 has intimated the registry regarding the present status of trial. What should I ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି instruction ଟା? The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments as spread for list on 10/1/2025. Seeks accommodation to advance arguments as spread for list on 10 January or further?
Yes, 10 January.
List on 10/1/2025 oblique when the bench sits next.
That's it. 15.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
Your Lordship, I'm challenging the rejection order dated 11/7/2024, in which the
You
prayer.
are Miss J. Jenna.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Miss Jacqueline Jenna for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. Yes, please.
In this impugned order, Your Lordship, the prayer of the petitioner for finalizing the pensionary benefits, taking into the fitment scale of grade pay 4,200 instead of 2,800, was rejected, Your Lordship. Your
So
Lordship.
you take notice.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship has
Did
issued.
the matter has been disposed of on merits by the authority.
Yes, Your Lordship.
The petitioner is agreed by hard learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. The petitioner is agreed by the order dated 4th of May 2024.
11th,
Sorry,
11th July 2024, Your Lordship.
which page? Which page?
The prayer, Your Lordship, in the matter
No,
11.
no. The order impugned in your writ petition, which page?
27, Your Lordship.
26. Annexure 4.
Annexure 4.
Kindly mark the date.
4th May 2024.
Your Lordship, this is Himant Kumar Senapati, Your Lordship.
Sorry?
Your Lordship, I have another item 17, Your Lordship. I beg your apology. This is item 15 is 4th May, Your Lordship. I was referring to item 17. Your Lordship.
Acha, sorry. So, I mean, this is WPC 27544.
Yes, Your Lordship. That is 4th May, Your Lordship.
ठीक है. Passed by OP number
4.
OP number 4, rejecting the prayer of the petitioner regarding fixation of pension,
Pensionary benefits, Your Lordship.
fixation of pensionary benefits. Issue notice. The learned AGA on advance notice appears on behalf of opposite parties 1 TO24. Mr. Patra is there. Mr. Sudhir Kumar Patra, you are standing counsel. Learned standing counsel appears on behalf of OP number 5 and waives notice. Ago likely AGA appears on behalf of 1 to 4 and waives notice. Waives notice. Late 4 extra copies, Mr. Das, extra copies. Apanakara ketera copy nebe? Let 2 extra copies be served on Mr. Das and a AGA appearing for the state and 2 extra copies on Apanakara dita. Kote hele jauchi. And 1 extra copy on learned standing counsel appearing on behalf of OP number 5. How much time you will serve copies, Ms. Jenna?
1 week, Your Lordship.
एते दिन काहे नेबे?
3 days.
छुट्टी तो ही जो से करिवे कोन? Okay, ठीक अछि. Within 7 working days. ये जो लिखले इशू नोटिस लिखले इशू नोटिस along with this order कर दियंतु. The opposite party shall have कितने दिन समय counter पाई? So that's
4 weeks.
the learned counsel for the opposite parties pray for 4 weeks time to file counter. Counter be filed. Copy be served. Counter be filed upon serving copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. This on January 28/1/2025 before the assigned bench. Yes, next please.
16.
Much obliged, Judge.
Yes, please. Apanakara, the other matter when you are referring is the same
Yes, Your Lordship.
same rejection of
Yes, Your
same order.
Same.
ठीक है. तले 15/17 लिखंतु. This is 27570.
Yes, Your Lordship.
15 and
7.
17 too, both.
Subilan.
My lord, 15 and 17.
Both.
Both
Yes.
similar, same order may be passed.
तले order टा लिखिबे is agreed by order dated 11 July 2024.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
And in this 17 item,
Safety out matter अछि किछि?
no, Your Lordship.
Acha.
In item 17, Your Lordship, an IA has been filed, Your Lordship,
For what?
for the recovery of the amount that has already been deducted when there was a difference in the pay grade, Your Lordship. The outstanding amount was already recovered from the petitioner during retirement, Your Lordship.
No, already recovered man, the entire amount has been recovered or yet to be recovered.
Has been recovered, Your Lordship.
Then what stay can be granted?
Only to recover the amount till the
No,
final.
that will depend on the final result.
uh,
Your prayer is for refund of that amount.
in the IA. In the writ
So refund can be granted after mandamus is issued.
In-
If you are saying that they are going on recovering, then it can be a matter of consideration for interim order.
Yes, Your Lordship.
But if what you are saying is that it has already been recovered,
Yes, Your Lordship. And they retired without.
IA issue notice कर दियंतु as above. 14561 of 2024, item 17 re. Issue notice as above.
It will be an urgent discussed. My lord, it will be discussed in the urgent day.
Yes.
16.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
May it please your lordship,
Yes, please.
conducting counsel is unwell. Your lordship, we pray for
Your name.
Your lordship, my name is Pensi Agarwal. I'm appearing on behalf of my senior Soma Patnaik.
You don't have power here. Item 16. Kindly just repeat your name.
Your lordship, my name is Pensi Agarwal. I'm appearing.
P. Agarwal.
P. Agarwal, yes, your lordship.
P. Agarwal. Miss P. Agarwal on behalf of Soma Patnaik for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, matter stands adjourned with liberty to move for listing before the assigned bench.
What's up, lordship?
You are saying something, Mr. Agarwal?
No, your lordship. I'm just saying much obliged, your lordship.
Yes, please.
Item 18.
That was mentioned in urgent.
Acha. Sorry. Thank you. Mr. P.R. Parida. For the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das. Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be accommodated as prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
19.
May please, your lordship, my lord, I beg apology for appearing.
Yes, please. Yes.
My lord, the limited grievance of the petitioner that she has preferred
You are
the.
able to see all your books. Why should you beg apology? Today, the High Court is inaugurating the refurbished library.
My lord. My lord, small chamber. My lord.
No, chamber may be small. The person is big and books are still bigger. Yes.
My lord, the limited grievance of the petitioner that challenging the selection of Anganwadi helper, she filed appeal before the sub-collector Redakol under clause 2F of the guideline. That appeal has been filed, being appeal number 9 of 2024. The same shall be considered within a stipulated period. They are not taking appeal.
No, you see, it's a matter of trial. We do not know what is the status.
No,
you
not
want disposal.
admitted till date, not admitted, not only
What
filed.
you want? You want a specific mandamus or you want representation?
No, only disposal of the appeal manner. Representation.
So let them take instruction. That will help you.
My lord.
Mr. Satpathy lekhle. P. Prashant Kumar Satpathy. P.K. Satpathy for the petitioner. Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. The hard learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop para. The petitioner raises a limited grievance regarding non-disposal of the Anganwadi appeal number 9 of 2024. Pending before sub-collector. So, upon the party ही करी ना दी तब सब-collector Redakol को party करना दी.
Sorry, my lord.
अपन search mandamus आउथरे नहीं होंतु.
Sub-collector Sambalpur.
से कहीं की से सब Redakol अलगा संबलपुर अलगा.
अलगा my lord. I beg apology. I will amendment constituted.
एटा कंप्यूटर भूल करছে না আপন করছেন?
My mistake.
তাহলে কোন করিবে তাহলে?
Amendment করিবে.
কোন লিখলো? The sub-collector Redakol. ଆପଣ sub-collector को पार्टी करिवे ना नहीं सेटा करेक्शन करिवे?
Correction, if permit me to correct the same.
First para lekhuntu. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be allowed to correct an inadvertent typographical error in the cause title of the petition to implead the sub-collector Redakol. Redakol lekha hoche spelling. Sub-collector Redakol in the district of Sambalpur as OP number 3 instead of sub-collector Sambalpur. तापर एटा लेखिले तापर लेखंतु the learned AGA shall obtain instruction from the sub-collector Redakol regarding the time that would be taken for completion of the pending appeal by the next state. List before the assigned bench on केबे आनी परिबे सेती instruction आना तो के दिन नेबे से dispose होई जबो
15 days, 2 weeks.
List on 10 January na 15 January
10 Jan.
on 15 January. In fact 10 ପରେ next date होची 15 on 15 1 20 24 the state shall obtain instruction the learned counsel for the petitioner shall carry out the necessary correction in the petition to be countersigned by the court master. आपण तो के junior नांती
सेडी अच्छी
अछंती ठीक है कोटी करे देबे. Yes. Next please. Yes.
Item 20.
Arjun. Prafulla Mahapatra पर अर्जुन कर लो. Mr. P.K. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
21.
Next, please, Your Lordship. In this case,
Mr. R.C. Ramesh Chandra R.C. Behera for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Behera.
well, since 2013, I have retired from my service. Till now, I have not getting my discharge. And uninsured seeks your
You have been decorated with Param Visishta Seva medal or something. Therefore, the matter is to be listed before the assigned bench, that is division bench -3. Registry to do the needful. Yes, please. Next.
Item 22.
Mr. Nihal Ratha. N. Ratha. Barik Secretary dekhi debe.
Sir.
Correction. For the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for. The matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, please. Next.
May I please?
Yes.
Lordship,
Item
petitioner
23, Mr. A.K. Panigrahi for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das, AJ for the state. Yes, Mr. Panigrahi.
My lord, petitioner was earlier before this honorable court.
Yes, please.
Kindly see Annexure 13,
Yes.
page Annexure 1.
Yes.
Page 13, Annexure 1.
Yes.
The petitioner has filed this writ petition
Yes.
seeking direction to the opposite parties to take diligent steps in the matter of extending the benefit of ORSP rules 98 and 2008, basing on these principles laid out by judgment dated 9/7/2009 passed in so and so.
Yes.
Pursuant to the above direction, Annexure 2 has been passed.
Yes.
Annexure 2, my lord, page 14.
Yes.
And clause B, paragraph
Yes.
3 of B, that's
Yes.
important. Therefore, the prayer of the petitioner for extending financial benefit of ORSP rules 98 and 2008 is
Yes.
hereby disposed of with an observation that the requisite financial benefit will be considered subject to availability of funds, though provision of additional sum in the granting aid, my lord.
Yes.
Though grievance has been admitted, but the grievance has been stored in a cold storage, my lord. My lord, now come to Annexure 33, my lord, page 15.
Yes.
Well, similar situated employee has been disbursed the
ORSP. Orissa Revised Scale of Pay. ORSP, all capital rules dash 1998 and 2008. Pursuant to consideration of the case of the petitioner as directed by order dated 11 June 2020. Passed by the coordinate bench in WPC number 12655 of 2020. The learned counsel for the petitioner refers to order dated 462, order number 462 dated 23rd September 2024. Passed by the OP number
1.
Naima, OP number 1.
OP number 2. Sorry, man. OP number 2.
अरे सॉरी नहीं जे भूल भाल हेगले पर
ना-
doesn't look nice.
OP
जे हाई कोर्ट बुझी पारु नांती को ऑर्डर को के पास करछंती. Passed by the OP number 2,
Yes.
comma, which according to the petitioner is an order granting similar benefit to a person to a person nakari kar diyantu to an employee similarly situated. Para issue notice. A learned AGA appears on behalf of the opposite parties. Let one extra copy be served on the learned AGA to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. Notice to OP number 2 by registered post / speed post requisites.
Tomorrow.
Requisites within 3 working days. Fixing early returnable date. The OP number 2 shall also file their response to the writ petition. कितने समय लगे मिस्टर दास?
Date January.
List on 28/1/2025. Counter be filed. Upon serving copy of the same, counter be filed by the opposite parties. Upon serving copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner, stop petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. जोड़ा लिखिले नहीं कि issue notice इतने लिखिले तो issue notice along with this order to OP number 2 कर दियो. Yes. Next, please.
Obliged. Next, my lord, same, my lord.
Same rejection टा कौन date भी ठीक अच्छी.
सब ठीक.
तले 24 same March 23. 28. Same date asu. Mr. Das? Yes. Yes, please, next.
item 25,
Petitioner none. TK Das AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
26,
Mr. Nihal Roth. For the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti, ASC for the state. Mr. Das, you are or Mr. Patti? 26, you are there. Mr. A.K. Patti, ASC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation has prayed for the matters. Mr. A.K. Patti, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Behra.
In this case, petition challenging the illegal and arbitrary and discretionary action of the opposite party, my lord, in not extending the benefit of a regular payment to the petitioner who was working as the regular payment basis at the moment attended under the opposite party number since 1985, my lord. The junior also, my lord, from
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଡାକ କୋର୍ଟ ଶୁଣିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁନାହାନ୍ତି ତଳକୁ ପଳଉଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଶୁଣି ପାରୁନି
my lord. Kindly the unnecessary
microphone ଟା ପୁରା ତଳକୁ କରିଦଉ ନା
ଆଜ୍ଞା unnecessary 2 ଟା again ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ the order of the tribunal, my lord, to observe the order of the tribunal also.
नहीं ଆପଣ ଏଥିରେ ଇମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଣ୍ଡ ଅର୍ଡର ତ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ये तो डिक्लेरेटरी रिलीफ रेगुलारेशन चाहुचंती नहीं सॉरी आपण कैजुअल रहू चाहुचंती टिल समबडी इज रेगुलाराइज्ड
मो टू जूनियर रेगुलर हेलेनी आज्ञा मु हेई परनी
नहीं आपण प्रेयर देखुनांती पेज 6
हां आज्ञा
issue notice to opposite parties after hearing the parties may direct the opposite parties to allow the petitioner to continue as casual labor till the post is regularly filled up जे आपण सेने कामरू काढी देइचंती बोली किछि ऑर्डर अछि कि
काढी देइछन नै सेमिति नै म सेही लेटरटा करछंती आज्ञा से जो आनेश्वर 4 रे आनेश्वर 4 लेटरटा और खाली से कंटिन्यू समस्त तो रही जाउछंती म सेही casual labor काम करते मते टे
ठीक अछि आपण के जण पिटिशनर
मु एकुटी आज्ञा
the petitioner appearance लिखले ना hard learned counsel for the petitioner is agreed by the by the order किंतु आपण श्योर नोंती
नहीं इश्यू कर देइछंती पेपर माइलर टू कंटिन्यू द पोस्ट आज्ञा से तो डेली लेबर हम नीति काम करबू काम पैसा पाइबू
कोन लिखले बाय द हबनी बेरा सर जा करी ना द करी हबनी is agreed by his non-continuance casual labor in the establishment of OP number
3 my lord
OP number 3 bode
3 आज्ञा
OP number 3
हां सुपरिटेंडेंट ऑफ कॉलेज
para
Bhubaneswar circle
anyone appearing for
we are appearing for yes madam I am appearing for SI
you are appearing for all
yes we are all
you are all in all I know but in this case
no for all the opposite parties
देखो ताले मिस्टर पीके पाढ़ी DSGI along with मिस्टर दीपक गोछायत for the opposite parties appearance कर देवे issue notice and admission कर दियंतु on admission along with this order the lauded DSGI along with the lauded Central Government Council CGC appears and waives notice. Let 3 extra copies be served on the lauded DSGI to enable him to obtain instruction. How much time, Mr. Padhi?
3 weeks, man.
You can instruct them because he is making a prayer to continue as a casual labor worker. If his livelihood out of it.
I have seen that
He has not prayed for regularization. He has not prayed for regularization. So that much you can grant. If you see, look at the prayer, he is not praying.
Yes.
How much time, Mr. Padhi, you said?
3 weeks time, madam.
My lord, till then, my lord, the president is allowed to continue the
But generally what happening, we are engaging the casual labor through the contractual.
They may, if you will be more aggressive, then they may not engage you. You are seeking direction to continue as a casual employee. You know, casual employee, it is their choice. And need also, need for work.
ଦରକାର ତ ସେ ଆର୍କୁଲରେ ନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଲୋକ
List on 28/1/2024 as spread for the opposite party shall obtain the learned DSGA shall obtain instruction whether work is available for the petitioner to continue as a casual employee
or not. Yes.
Yes.
My lord, I am 25 item.
25?
Yes.
Upon thile to? Non-appearance ହେଇଗଲା? Yes, କୁହନ୍ତୁ. You are Mr. Jena?
Yes, yes.
Mr. Satyabrata Jena,
Yes.
S. Jena for the petitioner, Mr.
Yes,
25, Mr.
My praise, my lord.
TK Das. TK Das for the... ଆପଣ adjournment ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
My praise. And affidavit. In this affidavit, I have a complaint at Chief Justice Court. The court has issued liberty to me.
Mr. Jena, since I have gone through it, so I'll pass the order.
Pass out?
I will pass the order. I will not pass out. Yeah. The petitioner is agreed by the order passed by
No, the petition before that.
by the OP number 2
Yes.
dated 26 September 2024 in rejecting the claim of the petitioner regarding regularization of her services in the post of data entry operator in the establishment of the OP number 2. Issue notice on admission. The learned AGA appears on advance notice. The learned AGA appears and waives notice on behalf of the opposite parties. Let 3 extra copies be served on the learned AGA to enable him to obtain instruction. Issue notice along with this order. How much time, Mr. Pati? 4 weeks. The learned AGA seeks 4 weeks time to obtain instruction and file counter if so advised. As spread for list on 29/1/2025. Counter on behalf of the opposite parties be filed upon serving copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List after the pleadings are complete. Liberty to mention. Yes, Mr. Jena.
My lord.
28.
My lord, this matter is, I have WPC 8756 was applied in the court of A.K. Mahapatra. He has passed the order to consider the matter in 3 months. But the collector of Jajpur has not considered this matter, also dishonored from the service.
You kindly look at your prayer.
My prayer is quash this
Annexure 10.
rate.
So
reinstated him to.
So how can I direct the collector to quash his own order? Writ court can exercise jurisdiction and quash the order by exercising mandamus.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, what do you say? Yes, next.
28.
Mr. P.K. Mahapatra. Mr. P.K. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Patti, AC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to move for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, next.
29.
29. Mr. S. Das for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti, AC for the state. Yes, so Das.
My lord, here, my lord, second round of litigation.
Yes.
My representation was rejected by the collector Subandhpur, my lord. The matter relates to promotion from the post.
No, Mr. Jena says that I will again issue a direction to dispose of that or pass that order. Mr. Jena has just submitted now.
No, I say notice should be. Since it is a rejection order, notice.
Hard learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner is agreed by the impugned order of rejection. Is that annexer?
Annexer 3, page 46. No, sorry, my. Last annexer. Annexer 6, page 55. 6, page 55.
If you prayer re likhi deythante kete badhiya haithanda.
Yeah.
By order dated
4/10/23.
the order dated 4th October 2023 passed by the OP number
3, my.
3
Collector Subandhpur.
rejecting the prayer of the petitioner to be given promotion to the post of revenue inspector. Para. Issue notice on admission along with this order. The learned text subpara kar lekhantu. The learned AAC appears on advance notice. Waves of notice. Late 3 extra copies be served on the learned AAC. To enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. Counter affidavit be filed within 4 weeks.
3 weeks.
Within 3 weeks. Upon serving copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner, the petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List on 24/1/2025 before the assigned bench. So, buda ka assigned bench kar do. Yes, next please.
30.
My lord. This
You are
is the
Mr.
second-
Pradhan.
My lord.
Mr. S. Pradhan for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti, AC for the state. Yes, please.
Applicant challenge this is second round litigation, my lord.
Yes.
Honorable Court direct to consider the case that has been rejected. Annexure 12, page 59.
Hard learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is agreed by the order dated 18th of April 2024, passed by the OP number 1, rejecting the prayer of the petitioner to grant him RSCP. In RSCP under code ORSP rules.
Third RSCP.
Third RSCP.
My lord.
Third RSCP under ORSP rules.
2017.
ORSP all capital rules, 2017. Issue notice along with this order. Then Sapara the learned AAC or upon advance notice, waves of appears. The learned AAC upon advance notice appears and waves of notice on behalf of opposite parties 1 TO24. Then Sapara Sri Sudhir Kumar Patra.
My lord.
Standing counsel
OP5.
on behalf of OP number 5.
My lord.
Let 4 extra copies be served on the learned ASC appearing for the state, and 1 extra copy. Mr. Patra, one extra copy on behalf on the learned parties seek for 3 weeks time to obtain instruction and file counter. Stop para. Counter affidavit shall be filed on behalf of the opposite parties upon serving copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner, who shall have liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete. Stop. Liberty to mention. Yes.
List is first week of January or third
Date
week.
चाहूँचंती.
Dates.
Date हेले कौन होगा कि असाइन बेंच को एटा नगले एटा पढ़ी की रहइबो.
Lordship,
So आपण से पे लास्ट जो कहली जे लिबर्टी टू मेंशन सेटा इंपोर्टेंट.
Sir,
आपण आप टिके चेष्टा करंतु गोटे मेमोटे दियंतु लिस्टिंग पई.
नाइ सर से
ठीक अछि ताले लिस्ट ऑन लिस्ट बिफोर द असाइन बेंच ऑन 22/1/2025.
My lord. My lord, extra copy will be served in 3 working days, my lord.
3 working days कर.
My lord. My lord.
31.
Item 31, on behalf of Mr. Mishra, I pray for after vacation. He has some personal difficulty.
आपनको नाटा?
Avinash Nayak.
Power अच्छी?
No, sir.
Mr. A. Naik on behalf of UC Mishra for the petitioner.
Yes.
Mr. A.K. Patti, AC for the state. Adjournment is sought for on behalf of the petitioner. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty. Yes, Mr. Satpathy.
May I please your lordship? My lord, petitioner is challenging non-disbursement of the entitled dues from the opposite parties and the non-taking of decision under Annexure 11, my lord. The representation has been pending. Petitioner is after retirement from Indian Navy submitted an application before the opposite party for a clerical job, and accordingly, after posted, he has joined in his duty.
No, that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. He was that he is a bank employee. So what exactly you are seeking?
Annexure 11, my lord, take a decision with a direction.
You want mandamus or you want disposal of representation?
Direction to disposal. Disposal with the direction, my lord.
No, are you sure that with a direction to disposal of representation, the petitioner will get the relief? That is the concern.
My lord,
it's your choice. You see, it is your choice, obviously.
I am submitting, my lord. Submitting, my lord. While he was discharging as such, he was.
ଆପଣ ମେରିଟରେ ସବମିଟ୍ କାହିଁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି representation disposal, I am not going to observe anything on merit.
Disposal representation direction.
You will be satisfied with that?
My lord. They may take a decision thereafter.
Mr. R.K. Satapathy for the petitioner. Mr. Union Party achanti? Union Party करना.
Bank of India. Bank of India.
Petitioner blank chhadive. The learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Satpathy, being present at the virtual court, High Court of Orissa, Khurda at Bhubaneswar, addresses arguments. At the outset, it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner wants disposal of this writ petition with a direction to the opposite party for disposal of the representation dated 3rd October 2024, 3/10/2024, copy of which has been annexed to the writ petition marked as Annexure 11. It is submitted that the petitioner will be satisfied if such direction is issued for the present. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner and considering the nature of grievance and the nature of grievance raised, no notice is issued to the opposite parties. The petitioner shall produce the no notice is issued to the opposite parties while disposing of the writ petition. The writ petition stop para. The writ petition is disposed of, directing the opposite parties into bracket proper authority to dispose of the representation of the petitioner, copy of which has been annexed, marked as annexure 11 to the writ petition. The authorities shall do well to dispose of the representation as expeditiously as possible. The petitioner shall cooperate with the authority for disposal of the representation. The writ petition stands disposed of.
My lord, may I submit?
The authorities shall act upon production of the certified copy of this order by the petitioner before the authority. Yes.
My lord, opposite part number 2 may be directed because representation is
Into
pending.
bracket proper authority. You must understand, I am not a banker. I do not know what is the bank, because you see, you are putting up a petition and wants disposal instantly without any instruction. And that could, with my little experience, I realized that at times we direct a authority who doesn't have jurisdiction. The matters just moves around like that in circles. I do not know whether he has, because you want disposal. You say that you will be satisfied if it is disposed of. So it's for you. So that is how I have directed proper authority. It may be 2, 3 or all of them. There is no restriction for the opposite party number 2 to dispose of the representation. Please appreciate that.
My lord.
33.
Mr. Aditya Misra, A. Misra for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti for the ASC for the state. Yes.
Lordship, the petitioner here seeks regularization. Annexure 1 is the gradation list of the casual laborers, and at page 20.
Yes.
Serial number 145.
Yes.
Finds the name of the petitioner.
Yes. Anyone below you has been regularized?
No, Lordship. One at serial number 126 has been regularized. His regulation order also I have annexed under annexure.
Up to 126?
No, Lordship. 126 had approached this honorable court, and pursuant to an order of this honorable court, he has been regularized now. His regulation order is at annexure 4.
So let them take instruction.
Lordship may also kindly observe that pendency of the writ
shall not be a bar for
to consider the preferred.
Hard Lorded Counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner, stop para. It is submitted by the Lorded Counsel for the petitioner that the name of the petitioner finds place in the list of in the draft seniority list. Dekhi lekhi paribe, page 18 of casual laborers working in arboriculture organization. तापर देखा जाए सेटा कौन था?
GA department, under GA department.
Under the GA department into bracket OP number
2, your lordship.
OP number 1. Now OP number 2. In the establishment of OP number 2. OP number 2 under OP number 1. It is submitted that the person whose name appears at serial number 126.
Lordship.
126 has been regularized, and the petitioner, though has been working and attained since long, and has attained the age of 56 years, is yet to be regularized and get the benefits of his service. Para. Issue notice and admission along with this order. The learned AAC appears on advance notice, waives notice on behalf of the opposite parties. Let 2 extra copies be served on the learned AAC to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter if so advised. Counter be filed within 4 weeks upon serving extra copy on the learned counsel for the petitioner, who shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. it is clarified that pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for the authorities to consider the case of the petitioner for grant of relief as sought for in the writ petition. List on अट्ठाईस एक 2025 list not before the assigned bench. Yes, please.
34.
Yes.
My lord. It is second round petition, my lord. The repetition has been rejected by the authority, that is Annexure 6, my lord.
This is the item 34.
My lord.
You are Mr. Das.
H.K. Malik.
Mr. H.K. Malik for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati, AC for the state. The petitioner is hard learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop para. The petitioner is agreed by the order dated 29 June 2024, passed by the OP number 1, rejecting the representation of the petitioner dated 9/11/2023, seeking a direction for regularization.
Regulation.
Seeking a direction, no? Seeking relief of regularization. In the job of कौन काम करथिले?
Sweeper, my lord.
In the job of sweeper. In the establishment of कहा पाखरे काम करथिले?
Opposite part number 1, my lord.
OP number कौन ने कौन काम करथिले?
General Administration Department, J Department.
जे कोठी कौन जी डिपार्टमेंट तो गोटे हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट माने से कौन काम कोठी करथिले? और छाड़ दियन कौन लिखले? In the establishment काटी देवे, stop कर दियो.
Different offices mention.
Issue notice on admission. The learned AGA appears on advance notice.
Yes.
The learned AGA appears on advance notice and waves of notice. Waves notice. Let 2 extra copies be served on the learned AGA, learned ASC, learned ASC. To enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. Counter affidavit be filed within 4 weeks, upon serving extra copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete. You want a specific date? ना pleadings आपण rejoinder file कला पर move करिए. Liberty to mention.
My lord.
ठीक है. Yes.
My lord, I'm so clear, my lord. That is some mistake, my lord. I have to carry out, my lord.
कोटा ठीक करिवे. करी होबो कि नहीं?
28 ଜାଗାରେ 18 ହେଇଯାଇଛି. The page, that is the index.
First para tal lekhuntu. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that some inadvertent typographical errors have crept in.
Index as well as page number 8. That is
In the index as well as page number 8 of the writ petition, he seeks leave to correct the same. As prayed for, petition the learned counsel is granted liberty to correct the typographical errors, which shall be countersigned by the court master. कितने जाएं गले?
34.
34. Yes, 35.
35.
Praying for adjournment, your lordship.
आपन को ना?
Dipanjali Sahu.
You have power here.
Yes.
Miss D. Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati ASC for the state, learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to move for listing before the assigned bench. Rest of the matters after recess or any mentions. Mr. Jenna, 36, 37.
Yes.
Adjournment.
No, Your Lordship, I want to.
So Tripathi, you will stay after recess. So after recess, 36 and 37. So, Jena, in your matter,
My lord.
I think what order was it? Sir? It was trial was to be completed within a particular period. I think
Ma-
that order has been passed.
My lord.
So you do not have any objection to that?
No, no, my lord, no.
So
I-
Mr. Jenagara presence ta mark kar debe. That is item
One, your lordship.
item 1. SK Patnaik. Mr. Pitambar Jena for the informant oblique victim.
Okay.
The hard Mr. Tu lekhile, tete lekhi debe. Samastakar lekhi debe. Hard the lauded counsel for the petitioner, the lauded AGA for the state, and Mr. Jena for the informant.
Okay. Passover item 5.
My lord.
ଆସିଲେ ସେ
बोलो
କଣ କଥା ହେଲେ?
ଆସିବେ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଆରେ ଆପଣ କେସ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ସାର୍
ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ଲାଇଭ ଦେଖୁଛି ସେଠି କଣ ପଚାରିକି ସେଠି କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି କଣ ସେଟା ବୁଝୁଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
so who has a better who is better instructed
yes yes
so obviously this side is better instructed. Item 5 लिखंतु Mr. Himanshu Bhushan Das for the petitioner. Mr. ये स्वाई संजीव स्वाई थे ना Mr. Sanjeev Swai AGA for the state. When the matter was taken up on 31st August 31/8/2024 the following order was passed. ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ସକାଳେ ନେଇଥିଲେ ଟାଇପ କରିସାରିଲେଣି ଆପଣ ସକାଳେ କେତେଟା ନେଇଥିଲେ 7ଟାରୁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଏବେ ଦୁଇଟା ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟିଏ କରିବେ ବାକି 6ଟା କେତେବେଳେ ହବ ଦି ଜଣ ନେଲେ କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା କଣ ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ କରିକି 7ଟା ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମତେ ଏବେ ଯାଇକି और कोट कर दियंतु इजियर हबो thereafter on 13/11/2024 the matter was adjourned directing the registry to intimate the learned secretary DLSA Rayagada to inform the learned counsel engaged to legal aid on behalf of the informant oblique victim to represent them in the present proceeding. On 29/11/2024, Mr. D. Naik, learned counsel, appeared on behalf of the informant oblique victim. Thereafter, on 6th December 2024, the matter was adjourned in presence of the learned counsel for the informant oblique victim being present in VC at Rayagada. Para today, when the matter was called in the first hour, no one was present on behalf of the informant oblique victim. The court master was directed to inform the VC virtual courtroom at Rayagada to intimate the learned counsel for the legal aid. The matter is called again after resumption of the proceeding post lunch break. Instruction from the person manning the VC at Raigada is that no one is present at the VC মানে virtual court. VC virtual court at Raigada on behalf of the informant oblique victim. The registry shall intimate the learned court in session of the matter as well as the learned secretary DLSA intimating the next date of posting. To inform the learned counsel engaged to legal aid on behalf of the informant oblique victim to present their version in the present proceeding in terms of the section dash of the CRPC into brackets since repealed. The learned counsel for the petitioner presses for taking up of the matter. The learned ASC submits that he has up-to-date instruction achi. Up-to-date instruction. Upon deposition copy.
Deposition copy ର 5ଟା ଅଛି ଆଉ ଦେଇଥିଲୁ
The learned ASC the matter and serves copies of the depositions of the PWs obtained by him on the learned ASC. The registry shall intimate the learned court in session of the matter to provide the instruction regarding present status of trial and the probable time that would be taken for completion of the trial by the next date. List on 13/1/2025 oblique when this bench sits next. 13 no, 10 sorry, 10/1. 10th is a Friday, 10/1. Yes, next.
Item 36.
May please, Lordship. Yes, this petitioner files his application for issuance of direction to the opposite party to make his promotion, my lord.
Your name?
Abhijit Mahanti.
Mr. A. Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati. AC for the state? Yes. Please, carry on, please.
My lord. My lord, here the petitioner has got the job in the post of constable in the year, my lord, 1990, my lord.
ଆପଣ ଏଟା କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଏଟା ନୋଟିସ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ପାଇଁ ନା ନାଇଁ
ନାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦିଟା ଇସ୍ୟୁ ଭିଜିଲାନ୍ସ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ଟା ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ଏଙ୍କର ପ୍ରମୋସନ ଟା କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଇଆଇସି ଏସଆଇ ରୁ ଇନ ଦ ପୋଷ୍ଟ
ସର୍ଭିସ ରୁଲ ରେ ସେଟା ଅଛି ସର୍ଭିସ ରୁଲ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଭିଜିଲାନ୍ସ ପ୍ରମୋସନ ଥିଲେ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିଲେ ପ୍ରମୋସନ ଦିଆ ହବ କି ନାହିଁ so you have to check that you address the court on that ଆପଣ ମାନେ as a counsel or the petitioner cannot pretend that I do not know what has happened so I should be given promotion.
There is a rule keeping pendency of promotional post of the petitioner in debarring him on the ground of pendency of such cases is not.
That is the service rule,
my lord. But also our own High Court has been judgment, my lord. My lord, I have the judgment, my lord.
Judgment रे promotion दबा पे कुहा नहीं consideration पे अच्छी. अपन जदियो जजमेंट मते कहि नाहंती तो जजमेंट रे कोन अछि कारण सुप्रीम कोर्ट व्यू इज ऑन द कंट्रारी अपन ए जो पॉइंट रे केतना डिसीजन पड़ी चंदी
I have taken only one decision, my lord, to fairly.
Don't do that. This is an opportunity when you get a brief. Petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as read for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as read for the matter stands adjourned with liberty to move for listing before the assigned bench. Adjournment niyantu kana because you may not like the way I will deal the matter. Deal the matter. And before you cite the decision,
Password, one password.
yes. Yes, next.
38.
38 ki kon nahanti? Hybrid lecture dita. Petitioner none. Mr. S.N. Naik. 38, Mr. Naik, you are there?
My lord.
Mr. S.N. Naik, additional standing counsel for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The matter stands adjourned, granting liberty to move for listing before the assigned bench.
39.
Mr. P. K. Mahapatra, Prafullo Kumar Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. S.N. Naik, ASC for the state. Retired counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
40.
Same order.
41.
Mr. U. Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. S.N. Naik, ASC for the state. Yes, Mr. Sahoo.
This is a matter of pension, my lord.
Yes.
The petitioner was a retired teaching assistant of the IGIT, my lord. His grievance for a switch up from gratuity come pension, gratuity come CPF come gratuity to pension come gratuity. Already they have allowed in same circumstances, but I have not been allowed, so I have prayed for that.
You take notice, my lord.
Annexure 12, your lordship may be disposed of. Annexure 12 is pending.
She will not get benefit.
My
Today, since morning, I have been entertaining all the petitions, so her representation has been rejected.
My lord.
It will be representation no it is an option. He has exercised the option.
My lord.
The representation is nahi
No.
In Annexure 12, he has said that I am opting to go to that other gratuity scheme. Hard learned counsel for the petitioner, Para. The petitioner raises a grievance that despite the petitioner having opted for pension cum gratuity scheme instead of CPF cum gratuity scheme, while working under the establishment of the OP number 2, the authorities have not acted upon the said request of the petitioner, Para. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that petitioners similarly situated have already been allowed to switch over to pension under pension cum gratuity scheme instead of CPF cum gratuity scheme. Para. Upon OP2 पे appear करिए ना notice जीवा. Issue notice along with this order. The learned ASC appears on behalf of OP1 and waives notice. Let one extra copy be served on the learned ASC. Issue notice to OP number 2 along with this order by registered post with AD. Fixing early returnable date. Counter be filed within 4 weeks. Upon serving copy of the counter on the learned counsel for the petitioner, stop. The petitioner shall have liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete, liberty to SN Naik AC for the state. Yes, Mr. Satpathy.
In this case, my lord, petitioner, my lord, earlier, my lord, engaged as a NMR.
Kindly speak to the microphone.
But, my lord, he was engaged earlier, my lord, as a NMR worker.
Yes.
Under the, my lord, Annexure 1, my lord, Mahanadi Chitrotola Island Irrigation Store and a mechanical.
Take notice, take notice.
No, what happened is now, my lord, the verge of retirement, my lord. But he has not been observed in the previous engagement, my lord, because my lord.
You are seeking a mandamus.
Mandamus,
Unless you take notice how the mandamus will be issued.
Because my lord, what happened earlier, he approached this on learning tribunal, my lord. Learning tribunal directed to the authorities to consider his case.
Same thing. Same thing happened what Mr. Naik was telling, that you go on getting orders for consideration of representation. Repeated representations have been rejected or some order is passed. Again another one. Even somebody asked for disposal of representation to the collector to set aside his or her own order. To that extent we have gone. We have to adjudicate. Otherwise it becomes a never-ending process for the litigant.
Yes, sir, but what happened?
ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ tribunal move କଲେ କେବେ move କରିଥିଲେ? Which year?
ସେଇଟା 2009 2009
2009 ରେ 15 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ move କରିଥିଲେ। ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେତେବେଳେ 44 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଥିଲା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ 59 years ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ representation ଦିଆ କରେଇକି ଚଲେଇଲେ। ତାପରେ ସେ ରିଟାୟାର କରିଯିବେ।
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ତାଠୁ ଜୁନିୟର ସେ ଆବଜର୍ଭ ହେଇକି ରେଗୁଲାର ହେଇଗଲା।
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ରିଟାୟାରମେଣ୍ଟ ସେଟା କାହିଁକି 44 ବର୍ଷ ବେଳକୁ କଲେଣି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜୁନିୟର ହେଲେ ସେଟା କାହିଁକି ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁନାଲରେ କହିଲେନି ଆଡଜୁଡେଟ୍ କରିକି ଅର୍ଡର ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ବୋଲି ଯଦି ସେ ଆଗ୍ରିଭ୍ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତେ ସେ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଥାନ୍ତେ ଆପଣ ନେଲେ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଥାନ୍ତେ ବଟ୍ ଇନ୍ ଦ ହୋଲ୍ ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସର୍ଭିସ ଲରେ ହେଲା କଣ ତାହେଲେ 15 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ଟୁ ସ୍କୋୟାର ୱାନ୍ ଆଉ ସେ ଯଦି କନସିଡ୍ କରିଯିବେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ ଯେ ଆମେ କରିଦଉ ବୋଲି ତାହେଲେ କୋର୍ଟର କଣ ସୁବିଧା ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ରେଗୁଲାରାଇଜ କାହିଁ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ଜୁନିୟର ମାନେ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
2009 ରେ this tribunal learned tribunal has disposed of the writ application. Then after
ଆପଣ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ କରିଦେଲେ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ହେଇଯିବ ମୋର ଦେଖିଲେ ସେ ରାଜି ନୁହନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ରାଜି କରେଇବେ ନା ଆଉ ସେ କରିଦେଲେ କୋଉ ସରିଲା କଥା
dispose of otherwise my lord already if
it leads to nowhere at least ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯେହେତୁ ସେ ରିଟାୟାର କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏ ପ୍ଲିଟା ରହିଲା ଯେ during pendency he has retired ବଟ୍ ଆପଣ ଏଗେନ୍ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କରିବେ ସେତେବେଳକୁ 60 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଯାଇଥିବ ତାଙ୍କର ନାୟକ ଛିଡା ହେବେ କହିବେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ତ ଆଉ ରିଟାୟାରମେଣ୍ଟ ଏଜ୍ ହେଇଗଲା ଏଜ୍ ଅଫ୍ ସୁପରଭିଜନ ହେଇଗଲା ସେ ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କର ଆଉ କଣ ହବ ସରିଲା କେସ୍ ସରିଗଲା ଏକ୍ସାକ୍ଟଲି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ରିଟ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଲେଟ୍ ଦେମ୍ ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ ଟୁ ଇଟ୍
କନସିଡର କରନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି ଯାହା ହବ ସେ ତେଣି କରିବ କେସ୍ ନ କରିବ
ବଟ୍ ଯେହେତୁ I have discussed I will dictate this
ଲର୍ଡସିପ କରେକ୍ଟ ମାଇନର ବଟ୍
କରେକ୍ଟ ନୁହଁ ମୁଁ ଅର୍ଡରରେ ସେ ଲେଖିବି ଯେ ଆପଣ 84 ବର୍ଷ ବେଳେ ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁନାଲ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ହେଲା ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କିଛି ହେଇନି and still you want disposal of representation କାହିଁକିନା ଏ impression ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ମାନେ ଶତପଥୀ you know a impression is given that representation disposal is a better order କାହିଁକିନା disposal ହେଇଯାଉଛି
Another thing at the time of representation he was 59 now he has crossed the 60
no not crossed 60
ସେ ତ ସେ ଆଜ୍ଞା 2009 ରେ ଆଉ କଣ ହେଇଥିଲା କି 2009 ରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ତ 44 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଥିବ ହେଲା ନହେଲେ 45 ହେଇଥିବ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ ଏବେକା ସେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଏବେଠୁ କହିଲେଣି ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରିଟାୟାରମେଣ୍ଟ ଏଜ୍ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ବୋଲି
ଆଉ ହବ କଣ
my prayer my lord lordship my lord from the date of
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ ଜମା ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ନିଅନ୍ତୁନି ସେ ଆପଣ 60 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ସେ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଦିନ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ ହୁଏତ 65 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଥିବ ସେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କଣ ହଉଛି ଲେଟ୍ ଅସ୍ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ନଟ୍ ସେଇଂ ଯେ ଇଟ୍ସ ଏ ମ୍ୟାଜିକ ୱାଣ୍ଡ ନୋଟିସ୍ ନେଇଗଲେ ସବୁ କିଛି ହେଇଯିବ ବୋଲି କିନ୍ତୁ ଏ ସିଚୁଏସନ ହବନି ଯେ ଆପଣ 59 ବର୍ଷ ସିଏ ଯେହେତୁ ମୁଁ କହିଦେଲି ଯେ 60 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଥିବ ସେ ତାକୁ ଖୋଜିକି ବାହାର କରିଦେଲା ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ରିଟାୟାର କରିବ ତାଙ୍କ ବୟସ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଆଉ ହବ କଣ ସେ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ହୁଏ ତ ସେୟା କହିଥାନ୍ତେ ଇଟ୍ସ ନଟ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ହି ସେଇଂ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ଭେରି ମାନେ ଆଉଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ ସେ ନର୍ମାଲ କଥା କହିବେ ତାଙ୍କ ରିପ୍ଲାଏ ସେ ଦେବେ ଆଉ କଣଟା କହିବେ ଲେଟ୍ ଅସ୍ ସି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଲେଟ୍ ଅସ୍ ସି ମିଷ୍ଟର ଆର୍ଟ ଲେଖିଲେ the learned counsel for the petitioner is agreed by his non-regularization in service. Though person similarly situated and junior to him has been already regularized.
Re-engaged and regularized.
Has been re-engaged and regularized. Details किसी देइचंती की?
My lord, details देइच.
As indicated in paragraph.
My lord. Representation सब लिखे दीजिए Paragraph 4, my lord.
Core details kichi nahi. Mr. Hemanta Kumar Mahanti.
Hemant Kumar was initially engaged as NMR on.
As indicated in paragraph 4 in the 4 of the writ petition. The facts of the case are somewhat glaring to the extent that the petitioner has been running to the judicial forum as he approached the learned OAT in the year 2009 by filing OA number 3163 of 2009 into bracket C into bracket 3163 into bracket C of in 2009, but yet he is to get any relief as far as his services under the opposite parties is concerned. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is about to attain the age of superannuation when the petition was filed. Issue notice on admission. Issue notice on admission. Issue notice. Learned ASC appears on advance notice. On behalf of the opposite parties, waives notice, stop, late. 3 extra copies be served on the learned ASC to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. Counter affidavit be filed within 4 weeks. Upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List on 27/1/2025. तो लिख लेनी issue notice along with this order कर दियंतु. Last para देखंतु. It is clarified that pendency of the writ petition shall not be bar on the opposite parties to consider and take appropriate action for redressal of the grievance of the petitioner as raised in the petition. It should it may also be considered that the petitioner is on the verge of retirement and the authorities are expected to act expeditiously. Yes, please.
43.
Pass over to Mr. Tripathi.
Pass over item 37.
May I please?
Yes, please.
This is a case, my lord, regarding posting of the petitioner, my lord, based on the policy, exit policy, my lord, annexure 5, page 20.
Yes.
My lord, that is zone A, zone B. Zone A, my lord, deals with KBK, KBK plus, and TSP.
This is in
doctors.
health service.
Yes. Annexure 6 is my representation based on this. It's a small paragraph, man. I'll just place that.
That representation is still pending.
Yes.
This is a case where representation can be disposed of because they are yet to take action.
Yes.
But regulation by Mr. Jota Satpati Korthile, sir, 44 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଥିଲା. ସେ ସାରଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ, ତାପରେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି. ନାୟକ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଥିଲେ ସେପଟେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ. 15 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ସେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି. ମିଷ୍ଟର ସିହ୍ନାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ବି ଯିବେ ବୋଲି ଭାବିଥିଲେ. ଦିସ୍ ଗୋଜ୍ ଅନ୍. ସମସ୍ତେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦେଲେ. ଆଉ ମତେ ଆଜି ବି କୁହାଲା ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ କରନ୍ତୁ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ୍. ତ ସିଏ କହିଲେନି ଯେ ସେ ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ କରିଗଲେ ତାଙ୍କର କିଛି ହବାର ନାହିଁ. Simple answer.
Yelmira have been continuing at Koraput, KVK area. No? From 2016-11.
So they will obtain instruction or I'll just dispose it off.
Can dispose of my lord based on this because policy is there.
Mr. B.S. Tripathi for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Naik, AC for the state, learned counsel for the learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop, subpara. Learned counsel refers to the policy. Sita policy ta kete page dekhothile?
Page 20 mein annexure 5.
Refers to the policy
that is called
as notified by order by notification dated 17th May 2016.
Exit policy.
into bracket exit policy for the medical officers in the rank of group A into bracket senior branch देखी की पूरा लिखी देवे पेज 20 रे अछि हैला up to guidelines of counseling पर्यंत कोटेशन रखते हैं it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is continuing in the Koraput in the district of Koraput. Yes, Mr. Tripathi, shunuthibe bolele kahibe
Mela jone
in the Koraput since
16/11/2015
since 16/11/2015 is suffering from certain ailments and in terms of policy
Mela.
has applied for appropriate posting by representation dated
1/8/2024.
1/8/2024, copy of which has been annexed to the writ petition as annexer 6.
Parents illness ground देइछ parents illness ground
जो लिखले certain नहीं suffering no स्टेंट आप टिके पढ़ी दियंतु his parents are suffering from ailments. It's submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner expects a favorable consideration by the authorities and awaits the same. Para. The learned ASC submits that he has no instructions regarding the representation as of now. But no. However, any representation that has been made shall be considered in accordance with law by the appropriate authority.
in terms of exit policy.
Para. He submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the direction may be issued to the authority to consider and dispose of the representation in terms of the policy dated policy dated policy notified by notification like complete stop. Having had learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned AAC for the state as well, and considering the materials on record, it is directed that it is directed the writ petition stands disposed of, directing that the authorities shall do well, appropriate authorities shall do well to consider the grievance of the petitioner and take a decision, taking into account all the relevant aspects, including the policy, into bracket supra. If the decision that would be taken shall be communicated to the petitioner within 2 weeks of taking such decision. Considering the fact that the petitioner has the petitioner's representation is pending since August 2024, the authorities shall deal the matter as expeditiously as possible, disposed of accordingly.
Only one time. In the representation matter, he has given choice posting because as per the policy.
Whatever. In terms ताहाले आपण करंतु ताकू बेसी माने शार्प कले प्रॉब्लम हुए जे सेटा हेई पारेनी बेले बेले आपण गोटे मैन्युवरेबिलिटी रखंतु कने सुनंतु तांका पे डिसमिसल माने रिजेक्शन इज द इजीएस्ट ऑप्शन. So it is better to leave room and space for them to act and not to.
Decision is to be taken by the opposite party number 1.
Whoever appropriate authority will lekhi diche.
Urgent copy.
Urgent certified copy as per rules.
The time limit is 2 weeks.
नहीं, as expeditious as possible. Decision नेला परे 2 weeks रे देबे.
But time limit not.
नहीं शुणंतु आपणकर yes please
43
item केते कहले
43
sorry. Yes. Passover thila, sorry, Passover. Acha, ठीक है.
43.
43 डाकंत. Pon डाकिरा
Item
call
43.
Mr. G. Sinha for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Naik, ASC for the state. Yes, Mr. Sinha.
Yeah, my lord, while I am continuing as marketing inspector
Yes.
on 25/4/2016, my lord, by annexure number 4,
Yes.
one joint proceeding under Rule 17 was instituted against me, my lord.
Yes.
Thereafter, I submit my written statement of defense. Thereafter, inquiry officer was appointed. First show cause and second show cause was issued. Punishment order was issued. I challenged the same before the state administrative tribunal. Later on, the abolition of the state administrative tribunal, my lord, the matter came before this honorable court, and this honorable court disposed of the matter on 2/3/2023, my lord.
Yes.
Glance to the operative portion, my lord, of the trap.
Yes.
Page, my lord.
Thereafter, writ appeal.
Read ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା କରିନି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଛି
ହଁ ତାପରେ କଣ ହେଲା?
ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ଅପରେଟିଭ ପର୍ସନ ଟା ଖାଲି ପଢି ଦଉଛି ଖାଲି ନା ପଢି
ହଁ ରିଟ୍ appeal ରେ କଣ ହେଲା?
ରିଟ୍ appeal ରେ ଡିସମିସ୍ ହେଇଗଲା, ଅପେଲ୍ଡ ହେଇଗଲା ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଜଜ ର ଅର୍ଡର।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ତାପରେ କଣ ହେଲା?
ତାପରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସିଏ ଆଜ୍ଞା ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ଟା ତାପରେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି 15/3 ରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଜଜ ଅର୍ଡର କରିଛନ୍ତି, ଖାଲି ଅପରେଟିଭ ପର୍ସନ ଟା ଖାଲି ପଢି
ଏମିତି କେମିତି ହେଲା?
ସେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଆଜ୍ଞା କରିଛି।
Yes, Mr. Naik, look at page 148, 149, then 150, 151.
Time limit दिया ହେଇଛି।
This honorable court has directed to conclude the same by end of this year. That means
end of
23.
23.
Then thereafter, state government has filed appeal. Appeal dismissal. Instead of conclude, now they have appointed as a. Instead of conclude.
Upon instruction anantu.
Conclude kariya par ye karchen.
Already they have issued the letter, my lord. Inquiry officer was appointed, my lord. Date was
ଆପଣଙ୍କର 2 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ ପରେ କଣ ହେଇଛି?
2 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ 15/3 2 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ
15/3/2023
15/3 ରେ ମେମୋରାଣ୍ଡମ ଟା ଫେର ଇସ୍ୟୁ କଲେ।
ଡେଟ୍
ହଁ 15/3 ଆନେକ୍ସର 16।
ଆରେ ଡେଟ୍ ଟା କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ, ମତେ ଡେଟ୍ ପଚାରୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କେତେ? ଆନେକ୍ସର 16 ର ଡେଟ୍ କେବେ?
ଡେଟ୍ ଟା ହଉଛି 15/3/2024।
ମୁଁ ସେଟା 23 ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହୁଥିଲି।
ନାଇଁ 15/3/2024।
15/3/24 ରେ କଣ ହେଲା?
ସେ ଫେର ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଇ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ଟାକୁ ଇନିସିଏଟ ଫେର ଆଉଥରେ କଲେ ଆଜ ପର ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଜଜ ଅର୍ଡର। ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଜଜ ର ଅର୍ଡର ଟାକୁ କୋର୍ଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ଲାଷ୍ଟ ପର୍ସନ ଟାକୁ କୋର୍ଟ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି। ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କନିଂଲି ଦେ ହାଭ କୋର୍ଟେଡ ଦ ଅର୍ଡର। ଆଜ୍ଞା ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଜଜ ଅର୍ଡର କଲେ ଯେ ଏଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ
ଏଥିରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା କନିଂ ହବାରେ କଣ ଅଛି? ଏଟା ତ
ନାଇଁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
after dismissal of the writ appeal confirming the order of the single bench honorable single judge, the authorities are proceeding with the inquiry. Writ appeal ta hela order kebe 4/1 रे
4
by as would be evident as would be evident from annexure 16, that is office letter dated 15th March 2024, serving the copy of the memorandum of charges on the petitioner. The petitioner in good faith responded to the said memorandum of charges. You should have challenged at that stage. March masare responded to the said memorandum oblique notice by apprising the authorities regarding the order passed in the writ WPC OA 3068 of 2018. Order dated order passed, order dated 2/3/2023 passed in WPC OA, as well as the order passed in the WA 3066 of 2023, that is order dated 4 January 2024. The learned counsel for the state seeks accommodation to obtain instruction in response to the submissions as well as the petition. Issue notice along with this order to the opposite parties. The learned AC appears on advance notice and waives notice on behalf of the opposite parties 1 and 2. Let 2 extra copies be served to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. Counter affidavit, comma, stop here. If so advised, the opposite parties shall file their counter by 22/1/2025 upon serving copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List after readings are complete, liberty to mention. IA 16309 of 2024, the flag A re achi. Issue notice as above. Learned AC appears on advance notice and waives notice on behalf of the opposite parties. As an interim measure, it is directed that no action shall be taken pursuant to the office office letter dated 15/3/2024 into bracket annexer 16, letter dated 7/8/2024 annexer 18, and letter dated 5/11/2024 annexer 19 till the next date of listing. List on Quebec counter
ଆପଣ 25 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଟାଇମ ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ରିଜଣ୍ଡର ଟା ଦେବି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
25 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଦେଲେ 25 ଜାନୁଆରୀ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ
25 ଯାଏ ଦେଇଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କାଉଣ୍ଟର ପାଇଁ
22 ଯାଏ ଦେଇଛି ଟାଇମ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆପଣ 2 ୱିକ୍ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
ନା ମୁଁ ତାପରେ ଦେଇ ଚାହୁଁଛି
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅନ୍ 10/2/2025 ବିଫୋର ଦ ଆସାଇନ୍ ବେଞ୍ଚ ତାପରେ ଲେଖିବେ ଲିବର୍ଟି ଟୁ ମେନସନ ମଝିରେ ଲିବର୍ଟି ଟୁ ମେନସନ ଟା ପସିଗଲା Mr. Nayak, you are also given liberty to mention. Upon jodi file karibe, you mention kari paribe. Yes, next please.
44.
Mr. M.R. Pradhan for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Nayak, AC for the state. Yes, Mr. Pradhan.
44, my lord, challenging the regularization, my lord. For regularization of the ward attendants, my lord, and we have previously filed a WPC.
PIL এটা
No, not PIL, my lord. Not PIL, my lord.
আচ্ছা ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
Regularization of the ward attendants, my lord.
ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କଲେ ବୋଲି ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
My lord, we are the attendants, ward attendants, my lord.
appearance লিখଦେଲେ had learned counsel for the petitioner is agreed by non-regularization of his services
No,
under the establishment of the opposite parties. ଆଜ୍ଞା
appointment order ଏଥିରେ ବି ନାହିଁ କିଛି ଯେ only they are challenge
ଆପଣ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ସେ ଦେବେ କଣ ସେମିତି ତ ଚାଲିବ ନା
advertisement challenge କରିଛି
ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମ୍ୟାଟ୍ରିମୋନିଆଲ appeal ବି ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଆସିଗଲାଣି representation to the husband to consider for acceptance of the matrimony or rejection of matrimony. कौन लिखले? किए opposite party किए कहाँ पाखरे काम करथिले?
Opposite party, my lord.
4.
My lord, 4.
In the on the opposite party number 4. Para. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioners are serving since
My lord, 2015, my lord. 2016, my lord.
Despite availability of work they are not being given work, they are not being regularized.
My lord, sanction post is also there, my lord.
Availability of work and sanctioned posts.
My lord.
They are not being regularized. Hello. Issue notice, Lord, ASC appears on advance notice. It is submitted by the let 4 extra copies be served on the learned ASC, appearing for the opposite parties. It is submitted by the learned ASC that the petitioners have not enclosed any letter oblique order of appointment.
My lord, annexure 2, my lord, I have.
Seta appointment recommendation done. Seta kon appointment. Tomorrow
Sumit security.
My lord.
Sumit kon apanଙ୍କର 21 ରେ ହେଇଗଲାନି article 21
21 ରେ ହେଇନି but ଆମେ ସେଥିରେ
କାଇଁ ସେଟାକୁ
sanction post ଅଛି ତ ତେଣୁ
ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ
my lord.
ତାଙ୍କ submission ତ record କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନା
My lord, my lord.
however he shall obtain instruction and file counter if so advised.
Interim, my lord, no coercive action because we have filed.
ଆପଣ ସେ instruction ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସୁମିତ ପାଖରେ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ କହିବି ଆଉ ଜଣକୁ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଶାକୁ କେମିତି ହବ on your own showing you are working with Sumit has nothing to do with state of Odisha, much less OP4 or OP1, so they have to obtain instruction. कौन लिख ले ipso advised काटी दियो you shall file counter, obtain instruction and file counter. As paid for 4 weeks time granted for filing of counter. Counter shall be filed upon serving copy of the same on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete, liberty to mention. IA 15169 of 2024. Issue notice as above. Late. Kitna extra copy? Likh debe. 4 extra copies be served on the learned ASC to enable him to obtain instruction. IA टा को आगो प्रेस करिबे चाहुचंती
because the my lord knows my lord.
ना ना डेट कथा पचारछि आपण जदि IA प्रेस करिबे शॉर्टर डेट चाहुचंती ना नै 25 परे आसीबो दैट इज द क्वेरी टू यू
25 परे
ठीक अछि कोन लिखले माने डेट केबे देले
my lord may shorter date may be given because they may my lord
no hela for डेट दिया नहीं 4 is there, ठीक अच्छी. List on 30/1/2024 before the assigned bench. Yes.
45. May I please your lordship?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, the fit. Yes,
G Namtoar, Ghansam Namtoar for the petitioner. Mr. अच्छा आपण अपेयर कोन ना अच्छा ठीक अछि opposite party blank रहबो yes
opposite party is OSRTC milord and the petitioner challenges that he is paid less while taking VRS milord he has been paid less ex gratia compensation than what is required and in a similar case this honorable court has directed me to serve a copy on Mr. Ananda Das who is easily appearing for OSRTC and the
you take notice sir you take notice so you may serve the copy in your personal capacity, but there will be no direction. I mean, it's an understanding with you. I will not direct because I don't know.
No, this was the order
because I have myself as a lawyer has suffered like this.
Okay,
when I was a lawyer, somebody appeared and took up notice. He did not file counter. Thereafter, the parties appear. They say that we have not engaged him.
Okay, let it come on 16 January. Then that may be because all these matters are coming in a similar case.
Acha. Similar matter have already been you are saying.
Yes, that is why
Mr. The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that similar matters were listed earlier and have been posted to 16/1/2025. The matter is adjourned with liberty to the petitioner to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Notice issued, what is that? If notice will be issued, then I can take a
notice issue करदा कहउचंदी
ହଁ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
नै किंतु 16 को आस परियोनी because I can't fix a date. You must understand that. That's not my
ନା
assignment.
ତାହେଲେ ନୋଟିସ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଖାଲି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ନୋଟିସ୍ ଟା କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ ତାପରେ ମେନସନ କରିବି ଯଦି ଇଏ ହବ।
the petitioner is agreed by the calculation and the amount received by him towards VRS compensation,
ex gratia compensation
towards ex gratia compensation. He has received under the model voluntary separation scheme after completion of 20 years in service in the establishment of the opposite parties.
I've given the chart.
Issue notice by speed post, by registered post oblique speed post to the opposite parties. Requisites for issuance of notice be filed within 3 working days. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that to the Agud actually that similar matters were listed before the coordinate bench and have been directed to be listed on 16 January 2025 after issuance of notice. Para, the petitioner shall have the liberty for listing before the bench along with the similar other matters.
Yes.
Liberty to mention for listing. Yes. Next, please.
My lord, item 46 and 48.
Yes, please.
Identical matter was listed before the coordinate bench, and an order has been passed in the IA as well.
So you want simple adjournment? That would be better.
Better.
Seta kou dino ko asibo? When it will be listed?
It will be listed on 13th January 2025.
Okay. Your name, sir?
Diptanshu Nanda.
Mr. D. Nanda, for the petitioner, item 46 and 48 mistake likhchunti.
My lord.
Hala, 46 and 48. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that similar matters involving identical prayer were listed before the coordinate assigned bench and the notices have been issued.
Yes, my lord. And even in the IA, an order has been
notices have been issued and the matters are directed to be listed
on 13th January 2025.
13 January 2025. As prayed for, liberty granted to the petitioner for moving the assigned bench for listing of the matter along with the similar matters. So you have to make an extra effort. Don't leave it there. When on the reopening on 2nd, you have to move the other bench.
Yes, ma'am.
By mentioning and citing the order.
Yes,
so that would be easier for you. Same order in 48?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Call korantu again.
47.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. B.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. S.N. Naik AC for the opposite party. Number 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3 kar debe. 4 blank rahebo, 5 bhi blank rahebo. Direct counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
49.
My lord, 49, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Pal. Mr. S.K. Pal. S.K. Pal for the petitioner. Mr. S.N. Naik, AC for the state. Yes.
My lord, in this case, my lord, petitioner, before your lordship, my lord, I have joining in this post MBK, my lord, in my lord, opposite party number 6, my lord, since 1/3/2023, my lord. Since
you are claiming pending salary?
Salary, only salary.
Yet to be disbursed?
Yes,
for which period? You have not mentioned?
My lord, 8 months. I have in synopsis, I have mentioned, my lord, 8 months, my lord.
Petition ro body re roibo, prayer re roibo.
Prayer,
please.
Prayer only.
The hallmark of this profession is being particular.
8 months, my lord. Since joining to till date, I have not received any salary, my lord. I have joined my 1/3/2000.
Did you move the authority?
my lord, my authority is video.
ହଁ ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ମୁଭ୍ କଲେ
Move kali video bi.
କାହିଁ ସେଟା କୋଉଠି ଲେଖିଲେ କୋଉଠି
Video
ଅଛି
my lord, in representation is not there. My lord, I have a postal receipt is there, my lord. Postal receipt and collector and a video. I have also mentioned.
ଆରେ ସେମିତି ହେଲେ କେମିତି ସିଏ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ ପଚାରିବି ତାହେଲେ
collector direction ହେଲେ ହେଇଯିବ ଭିଡିଓ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଶୁଣିଲେନି ତେଣୁ
ନାଇଁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଭିଡିଓ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ କହି କଲେକ୍ଟର କଣ ସବୁ ପାୱାର ଅଛି କି ତାଙ୍କର ଡ୍ରଇଂ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡିସବର୍ସିଂ ପାୱାର ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବେ ଯେ ପଇସା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯଦି ଭିଡିଓ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଡ୍ରଇଂ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡିସବର୍ସିଂ ଅଥରିଟି ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ଯିଏ କି ସାଲାରୀ ଦେବେ କଲେକ୍ଟରଙ୍କୁ କିଛି ଲାଭ ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର୍ସ ବି କହିଥାନ୍ତେ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଅମକ ତାରିଖରେ ଭିଡିଓକୁ ମୁଁ ଦେଇଥିଲି ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଥାନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ
1/10 ଦେଇଛି ସେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଟା ଏନେକ୍ସ କରିନି କିନ୍ତୁ 1/10 ର ପୋଷ୍ଟାଲ ରସିଦ ଟା ଅଛି ମୋ ପାଖରେ
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ଟ୍ରେସ୍ କରିକି କରିବାଟା ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ଆପଣ କୋଉଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ପୋଷ୍ଟାଲ ରିସିଟ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ପୋଷ୍ଟାଲ ରିସିଟ୍ ଟା କୋଉଟା
ଏଇଟା ପେଜ 40 ମାଇଲର 40 ମାଇଲର ସେଟା ଭିଜିବୁଲ ହେଲାନି ସେଟା
ଇଏ ତ ବୁଝି ପାରିବେନି ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଲେକ୍ଟର
ପେଜ 39 ଆପଣ ଯାହା ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ଆପଣ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ ଆପଣ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦିଟା ହେଲା ଲାଇନ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ହବା କଥା ଯେ ମୁଁ ଅମକ ତାରିଖରେ ଜଏନ କଲି ଆଜି ଯାଏଁ ପଇସା ପାଇନି ଏୟା କାମ କରୁଛି ସଇଲା ଆପଣ ଏତେ କଥା କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ
ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଅଛି ସେ ଏମାନେ ବିରୋଧ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ 5 ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏଠି ଜଣେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି 4 ଜଣ ଏଲିଗେସନ ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଇଲିଗାଲି ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି ସେ କଥା ବି ୟା ଭିତରେ ପୁରେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ ମତେ ଦରମା
ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଏଇଟାକୁ ଦରମା ପାଇଁ କାହିଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ସେଟା ଚ୍ୟାଲେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତୁ
ନା ସେ କଥା ମୁଁ କହିଛି ମତେ ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ବିରୋଧ କଲି ପାଇଁ ମତେ ଦରମା ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ଆଚ୍ଛା ୟୁ କନସିଡର ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଏ ପ୍ରପୋଜିସନ ଫର ୟୁ ଟୁ କନସିଡର ତାହେଲେ ସେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ କାରଣ ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି କୋଉଠି କଣ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଦିଆହେଇଛି କାହାକୁ ଦିଆହେଇଛି ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ମାନେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ପାଖାପାଖି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମାନେ 2 ପୃଷ୍ଠା ଏବଂ ଆରାଉଣ୍ଡ 200 ଖଣ୍ଡେ ଲାଇନ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ତ କି ବୁଝିବ କଣ ଆପଣ
डायरेक्शन माने ओनली वीडियो को डायरेक्शन सैलरी एक दिन मु सैलरी पाई
वीडियो सैलरी देबे कि नहीं मु तो निजे जानि आपण भी जानना when you write such a convoluted thing what you will understand
अपॉइंटमेंट अथॉरिटी होची पंचायत तार वीडियो दबो कि नहीं सेटा केम जानिया हमें
माने बिफोर फाइलिंग ऑफ द रिट पिटिशन माय लॉर्ड when advertisement publish
आपण ते कोन लिखिले गीतांजलि नायकर स्वामी जने पुरुष होई मध्य महिला मानक मझिरे पसी मिशन शक्तिर सुभद्रा कार्यक्रम गणमाध्यम प्रतिनिधि आगे उपस्थापन करथिले
से प्रेसिडेंट
से कोन से तार आपनकर दरमा संगे कोन संपर्क अछि
एगुडा को सामने विरोध करले पई कि मते दरमा सर दउनाहंती
से तक आपण सेतिरे आपण
सेटा लेखि जनी एटा लेखि दैछन
आपण सिंपल गोटे आपण तांको बुझै थांते ना जे आपण आगे आपण जते ब्रीफ एंड इफेक्टिव देबे ना
ठीक अछि माय लॉर्ड मु गोटे फ्रेश रिप्रेजेंटेशन देबी
द हार्ड लर्नेड काउंसिल फॉर द पिटिशनर The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioners are aggrieved by non-payment of their salary that is due and admissible to them as they are working in the establishment of the as they are allegedly working
MBK
under the establishment of OP number 4
no yes
कौन सर MBQ ର full form कौन
मास्टर बुक इन कीपर माय लॉर्ड मोर पोस्ट
मास्टर
बुक कीपर माय लॉर्ड
मास्टर गुड कीपर
बुक कीपर
मास्टर बुक कीपर
से गोटे मिशन शक्ति रो अछि पंचायत रो बसी
मास्टर बुक कीपर एटा कोड लेक्चर नै कोतरे न से भी भूल जाओ फिर
एटा ओपी नंबर 6 है अपन
ओ मास्टर बुक कीपर MBK into bracket master book keeper it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner the petitioner has not mentioned the details of the representation made earlier as she is not aware of the same and may be granted liberty to move the authority and permitted to withdraw the present petition. Learned counsel for the state submits that the writ petition does not disclose the details of the petitioner's engagement. Apparently, the engagement was under the Gram Panchayat. However, he takes a fair stand that any representation that would be made shall be considered in accordance with law by the appropriate authority. Para. Considering the submissions made by the learned counsel for the petitioner and the submissions of the learned ASC, the petition stands disposed of, with liberty to the petitioner to move the authority for redressal of their grievances by making appropriate representation supported by all the necessary documents for consideration of their grievance.
ଲେଖିଥିଲି 39 ରେ ଲେଖିଛି ଅଣ୍ଡର ଜିପିଏଲ ର ଏମବିକେ
ଆପଣ ଯେତେ ବ୍ରିଫ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଏଫେକ୍ଟିଭ ହେବେ ନା ସେମାନେ ବୁଝି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିଲେ ତାହେଲେ କାହିଁକି
ମାସିକ ଦରମା ପାଇନାହାନ୍ତି ସେଟା ଲେଖିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସେଥିରେ ତ ଆପଣ କଣ ମହିଳା ପୁରୁଷ କଣ ସବୁ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ତା ବିଷୟରେ ସେଟା ଦରକାର ସେଗୁଡାକ ଆପଣ
ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେଗୁଡା ସେ ଲେଖି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଲେଖି ଯାହା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛି
ୟେସ୍
39 ରେ ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମାସିକ
you make a recommendation
ଆଜ୍ଞା Procedural, ଆଜ୍ଞା
50 May, please.
ଆପଣ CMFL ରେ କଣ वकालतनामा ନଥିଲା ଦେଲେ
ଦେଇଛି ସବୁ ଦେଇ ସାରିଛି
এটা ଆଇଏ ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଛି ପରା
ଆଇଏଟା ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲି ଯେ ସାର୍ଟିଫାଇଡ କପି यार जो ऑर्डर रो सर्टिफाइड कॉपी देंगे सेठी पई डिस्पेंसिंग
CMFL काई फाइल कले
CMFL restoration dismiss for non prosecution by the order honorable court on 22/6/2022 my lord my
केते केते आउथर कहले
22/6/2022 22/6/22
22/6 ऑर्डर टा काय मिलुनी हाँ मिलला yes it is there CMAPL number लिखंतु 298 of 2022 the CMAPL has been filed for restoration of the WPC into bracket OAPC bracket closed number 302 of 2014 filed by the petitioner disposed of by order dated 22/6/2022.
No, madam.
Dismissed for non-prosecution.
मेरिट रीचिंग होची माइला yes
That he submits that the petitioner may be restored to its file. The petition may be restored to its file with liberty for the opposite parties to place their case on merits in response to the petition. They have the learned counsel for the petition and the ASC for the state. The petition that is WPC into bracket OAPC number 302 of 2020 stands restored to its file. Order dated 22/6/2022 stands recalled. The counsel for the stop. The petitioner shall have liberty for mentioning the matter from listing before the assignment.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sorry.
Please take care of this matter. I'm so sorry. Actually, I was muted. I'm so sorry. I think you could not also hear me.
No.
I'm sorry. Mr. Naik, this matter was listed today and called twice. In your absence, it could not be taken up. So please ensure your presence. Keep a track of listing.
Yes, my lord. Objection, my lord.
No, objection because it has already been adjourned.
Yes.
ଆପଣ ନଥିଲେ adjourn ହେଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ presence ରହିବା ଦରକାର so please take care to appear when the matter is taken up.
Yes, my lord.
Keep track of the list. ତା କେବେକୁ ଯାଇଛି
10-1-25
it is directed to be listed on 10-1 or when this bench sits next.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
ତାପରେ ସେଥିରେ ଲେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ letter item 5 ରେ letter ଲେଖିବେ. When the court was about to rise, the learned counsel, Mr. Debaraj Naik, engaged through DLSA, appeared at the virtual courtroom, virtual court, High Court of Orissa, Rayagada. He submits that due to some difficulty, he could not remain present during the earlier VC. The next date of listing is also intimated to him. Ethical add kar de. Thank you.